Don't get me started.
Don't get me started. Oh, shut your mouth.
Hey! Holy shit, this is a thing.
Jeremy, you're all the way over there.
I know. I'm not sure how I'm going to talk to you the whole time, actually.
I know.
It's either you or them.
Or them. Make some noise if you're in the room. Thank you very much for coming along to DGMS 100. Don't get me started. 100 here tonight live. There's a bling.
Whey, 100 bits.
Someone gave someone some money. That's Will. That's Will.
Thank you, Will. Yeah.
That's Will right at the back. No, every time we do one, he drops one of us that amount of bits.
Yeah, whichever of us it is, because obviously we jump back and forth. You know this.
You've seen this.
You've been here. Yeah, the same amount of bits as the episode number.
And when we get to 1,000, the 1,000th episode, I can't even say 1,000th. Yeah, we're getting 10 quid from Will.
$10. And the exchange rate is shit
true.
at the moment.
Well, welcome in, everybody. Thank you very much for coming along. We've even gained a couple of people who don't know who the fuck we are, but thank you very much for coming along anyway. Sneaking in, we got rid of everybody else, but they snuck in. I love it. Absolutely. Thank you very much for... Anyway, so...
Be happy.
I am happy. I can't be happy. I say, shut your mouth at the start of every... Shut your mouth! I've gone all weird. Anyway, thank you very much for coming along. We've given you all a... You've got so much stuff, haven't they, Jeremy?
They've got a whole lot of stuff. Yeah. I think we've been super generous, to be honest.
Very generous.
Especially considering... Do we like them?
Yeah, I guess we like
Probably.
them. Tolerate them. So you've all got a goodie bag. I can't remember exactly what's in there. There should be some bingo in there, which I haven't read. Yeah, if you want to hold up whatever, there's bingo in there. There's a picture of our face. There's a kind of a mask of our face you can put over your own face. At home, if you're at home watching this, you can't do it. You can't put a picture of Jez's face on your own face. You've all got little Get in the Sea men.
I should have done a digital version for people watching, shouldn't I? They could have printed it out and been all black and white in the face.
Yeah. There's also, I think there's a little key ring in there as well.
Oh, yeah, there's one of those here somewhere. There it is.
Yeah, there's a little key ring. The key ring is made out of genuine...
100% pulled out of the shed earlier this week.
Shed felt. This came off...
The shed felt that I had to buy separately because fuck shed store.
Fuck shed store. But now you've got a bit of it. Jeremy, they've got a bit.
They have a piece of the shed. Not the shed. The piece of the shed that I didn't get. Don't get me fucking started again, Alex. I can't do it.
Listen, so many wonderful things, and we're going to go through it. We've got so many bits to get through. I've got it all written down. And then we've even got an interval, because very kindly, Andrew let us have Kipps tonight. I'm going to have to hype you up. You can woo at any point and shout at any point. Well, we've got mics, so fuck you if you think you're allowed it. You aren't, right? So essentially, you can be as troublesome and as hecklesome as you want, really. I don't know that I need to encourage you or validate you, because you're going to do it anyway.
We know who is here. But basically, whatever you normally do in the chat, you can do in the room, just using the power of your own voice.
There's so many little flies, Jeremy. That's what's nap, right? Is these little kind of flies keep flying around my wine.
Are you trying to throw me a segue there?
I wasn't really, exactly. But anyway, so yes, 100 episodes. Coinciding actually with me doing 2 years of streaming, basically. So it's going to be, like
is
almost...
That like tomorrow or the day after or something?
Roughly.
Yeah.
So there's no 24-hour stream where people do a 24-hour stream. No, that sounds like too much fucking effort.
That is a lot of effort. Yeah.
No, I'll just piggyback on my own thing.
And do you know what I discovered today? We did absolutely deliberately, and we didn't even know it.
What's that?
Today is International Podcast Day.
Amazing!
So obviously we planned for DGMS 100 to be on International Podcast Day. Completely, fully planned, no accident whatsoever.
What this thing is?
It was a delivery that was made.
Do I have to open it now, or when do we open it?
It's a suspicious package. I may have to explode it, but...
Okay. Do we want to do this now? Do it now.
Let's
before
do it now.
We go...
Okay, before we do the other thing.
Oh, my God. Look. It's a DGMS cake. But it's been crocheted.
Look at this.
Oh, my God. That's incredible.
That is incredible.
Thank you very much. Look at this. The effort that has gone in to DGMS. I actually thought it was a real cake.
absolutely shout
Thank
out
you very
for
much,
Tamsinaki.
Tamsinaki, for making down in one. I could
Take the lid off. Hang on. What the fuck?
Is that? Oh my god! Oh my god! There's actually something in it,
It's
Jeremy.
a bean warmer.
I thought it was just like a whole cake. But
Now, I'm sorry to break it to you, but Alex likes his beans cold.
oh, there's beans in.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the beans out and just put them like there.
Oh yeah. Well, that's another thing you have in your bags.
And have a nice cake.
You have your own DGMS 100
Yeah.
bean. We're all giving beans to each other.
None of this Heinz shit.
No.
You've got genuine, don't get me started, DGMS 100 beans.
No, because we bought them all. Right.
That's amazing.
This
Thank
is
you,
incredible. And it will work, presumably, with any half-size can of anything, not just beans. Okay, cool. Thank God for that.
Someone's getting a creator badge on Twitch. That's happening.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely
Right.
a
I want to
creator.
take this out of the way, because otherwise I'm going to...
Do
Thank
it.
you very much. That's very kind. Let's get into it, shall
Well,
we?
let's have a quick look at the chat, because not only do we have people in the room, but we have people watching us around the world. Hello, Wimpressed. Hello, Aftermath. Hello, people that are here. Hello, Marp. Who else we got?
Why are you completely ignoring chat?
Why are you ignoring the chat? Because we're kind of doing a thing, guys.
I liked Co-Video Killed the Radio Star better. Me too. All, how many episodes? 12 episodes? I don't know.
Yeah, 11. Because
Yeah.
10, a number.
Yeah. Somebody had a go at me for using that as, like...
Big time. And you read it while we were actually, like, live. Like, we were recording, I feel like it was episode 4 or 5 of Co-Video Killed the Radio Star. And at this point, he decides to look at his messages, and the message is a long, lengthy, like, you shouldn't be calling the show this. Like, people have died, man.
Can't call it Co-Video Killed the Radio Star. I'm
And
like,
you can
but it's
just, and
funny.
you can go back and watch this in the archive. You can kind of see his face drop, and I'm just talking at him, and he's just like not answering me.
Because I'm reading this person.
He's like, no, fuck people.
But yes, you've all been given loads of stuff, and you've also got little kind of things to write on with whiteboard markers and stuff like that. So feel free to just, take Duff's, take Duff's steer and kind of like write shit on it. You'll need it for later because one of the segments requires
You
it.
will need it for later,
Yes.
and you can do what you've done now, and that's hold up messages because I can read, which is
Yes.
great. The jury's still out, but
Okay.
make it really big and say it loud. That's the foreign way of doing it.
Okay, I'm definitely reading this because after being called out by Wimpress, I don't want to...
You've been called out by Wimpress.
Yeah. Like,
Okay, well, while you're doing that, I will say that in the room, we have got submitted haps
yes.
and submitted naps.
Yes.
And I think now is the perfect time to announce that we have reunited the haps and naps.
Yes.
The experiment of
Separating.
of doing this is happening as a hap thing and whatever the fuck we were doing as a nap thing.
Now we've started.
Yeah, it wasn't really working.
No, so
we've reunited them. They are back together. I can read, but I can't see very far. We love Peter Davison.
We'll say, we love Peter Davison. Fuck Peter Davison. What's that say? I don't know.
When does the speed dating start?
Later.
It's already started, Duncan. You're just not very popular.
Yeah. Everyone else has moved round already. No one's sitting next to you. Well, that's it. When you're getting consoled by getting consoled by Petty, you know everything's...
Now you've got to drink your fly drink.
I know, yes.
We've got some fruit flies going on up here, and they're attacking Alex, but they're leaving me alone. So obviously...
They all want my wine.
They are hashtag Team Jez.
Yes, Ellie, yes. It's filmed in front of a live studio audience. Prove it! Now, either we had that ready to go, or it's really live.
You didn't see me reach for a button.
No, right?
The buttons are over here.
No.
Like the one I'm about to press.
Yes, do it.
Okay, bring it on.
Yes, in the segment we like to call This Is Happening.
In a world filled with haps and naps, two men have risen above to bring you This Is Happening.
Thank you very much. This is a segment called I'm not looking at the monitor, so I don't know when to come back in again. It's terrible. It's like, are we finished? This is a segment where we look at all the good things and all the bad things, all the excellent things and all the shit things that have been going on this week. And you've been kind enough to write it on this, and we'll fly through this and we'll see what's written on these things.
And I think you can do it in the channel points, but I may have just forgotten to turn it back on. So just talk in the chat.
Just say it,
if you're out there. I have not. I have not.
No.
So just say it in the chat. I can't do everything.
Listen, can I just explain something? The people who aren't here are second-class citizens, right? And if they didn't bother to come here, they don't get all the perks, all the things. I'm not going to mail something out to them, one of these goodie bags. It's only the true fans that are in the room at the moment.
Maybe they can win one in a competition.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good.
Or they can buy one.
Or they can fuck off.
At a cost of $1.
I love you. Please keep watching. What do you want to do? Haps?
Yeah, we're doing haps, I guess.
Yeah.
We can do whatever we want.
Hap, there are dogs on the loo roll in Kipps. Hashtag. Like, I don't know how to take that. How do you know? Right?
Are we starting this already? Right. Are we already on the fucking dogs?
The first one, Jeremy.
Fuck's sake.
These, it says, it does say it on the sign. Dogs are welcome.
Aren't they just? There was one barking in there earlier, the little prick.
Yeah, listen. I don't understand. I presume there are pictures of dogs, not actual dogs.
I mean, I didn't
stapled to
I didn't spot one.
No,
but I'm open to the idea of actual dogs because then there'll be less of them out on the street getting in my way as I go for a run.
That's fair enough.
Hat from Tamsinaki. My absentee flatmate finally moved in.
Oh yeah. That's nice. That's true.
The lovely H-boards.
All I've got on this one is DTS. DTS. Who's DTS? It's the guy that's looking away from me now.
He's down to speed date, Alex. He's
Duncan.
down to speed date.
Down to speed date. That's it. Twice. Sneaky motherfucker. Yes. He wasn't going to be here. Now he is. That is a hap.
And I assume this is also from DTS. I'm here. Fuck Omid Jalili. I mean, I think you've got to be in the same room as him to fuck him, so you failed on the first
Not when you're as
really.
talented as DTS. From any room.
DTS.
Yay, I got out of the house. Yes! It was like her house is one big escape room, basically. And she's got like 8 combination locks, and congratulations.
Now this hap is actually one of my haps, which we will get to.
Yes.
Epic Kipps venue for this evening. Whoop whoop. Hap. Thank you to Andrew and Co for letting us do this here and for being so gracious and just basically letting us hang out here all day, putting cables on roofs and shit like that. So make sure, absolutely round of applause.
Yes.
Make sure regularly and often you're going to the bar and buying drinks because we're the only fuckers in here. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah. And I said to him, don't worry, we'll have so many people, they'll be buying so many drinks, you can afford to close it down for the night. He went, okay, Alex, then I will. And I was so like, don't let me down.
Prove us right, as you so often do.
And listen, I understand you don't drink, Mike, so if you want to buy me a drink, that's
just buy one for everyone else.
It's a totally acceptable
If you don't drink,
method.
just get one for someone else.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Take it off. I'm swooping. Take it off. Bingo.
I don't know what's on the bingo. I haven't looked.
I don't know what's on the bingo
But one
either.
of them is Kay swooping in front of the camera. Or anybody, I don't know.
I think it's probably someone walking in front of the camera.
Someone walks in front of the camera.
No, I've got a mother-in-law and it's my mother.
Captain Brilliant just wiped his ass on a dog. You're sitting there.
Yes.
How did you do it?
Very sneakily.
Power of telekinesis. I don't know how much of the room you can hear, by the way, Twitch universe, or people watching later, or if you're listening later, you can't see anything or hear anything, probably. Is there an audience cam? No.
No.
It's for the best.
We're very vain.
It's not like, let's watch the audience.
You wouldn't. You don't want it.
You've got another hap there?
Yeah. I don't know who this is. Driving a train with 1,000 tons of cargo behind. Was that you, Will? No, I don't know who that is, basically. But that's amazing. That's incredible.
I'm a baked bean, podcast virgin.
Oh, hey! Was that, woo! Thanks very much for coming along.
You are being indoctrinated. There will be many in-jokes that you don't understand.
But you'll catch up really
just
fast.
roll with it. Yeah,
just go with it. We're just going to drink.
I hope you like offensive bullshit.
Yes. I hope you don't. I hope you're not offended by too much. Oh, who gives a fuck? Right. There are cards for the haps and naps. On a card. That's so meta. That is hap.
Staying at Tamsin's house. I mean, if it looks anything like this, that's got to be
This
Hap,
is
right?
what she crocheted her own
Yeah,
house.
I can imagine it. This is probably what her house looks like on the outside.
incredible.
You take the lid off, you get in, and you go to sleep.
Yeah, that's it. It's very snuggly. I've got none left.
Oh, have some more.
Let's fly through them.
Pizza night at Shazanaki. I assume that's... no, it's Harmstone. Okay. Well,
Hap burgers. Fuck yes, they are. They're amazing.
Hap, another new guitar. I'm going to say that's Mr. Duffield. Over there.
Hap went to my kids' Harvest Festival school celebration today. Very moving. Songs and joy. That is very joyful.
It is.
Did you bring...
Comfort and
Oh,
joy.
it's Tim. It says Tim. I know it's
Comfort
Tim.
and joy.
Did you bring, like, in the sheaves or something like that? Is that something? The sheaves. They're like
We'll
that.
go
if you-
rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves.
It's a Harvest Festival. The sheaves.
Yeah.
Yes. No, not bringing the sheaves.
Don't fucking unsheath yourself here, Tim. This isn't the place.
Listen, not in a Catholic church. No, there's no sheaths there. I'll tell you that. My dad didn't like
Sheaths.
it.
Sheaths.
Sheaths. Thank you very much. Yes, I'm still hoping. No. Yes, I'm out again.
You're out.
That's
That's
good.
fine. I'm out
Fuck
too.
it. Let's nap the shit out of this place.
Have you got anything Hap before we move on?
No, everything is hap. This whole week's been amazing, and now we're here drinking, and tomorrow we're going to be drinking, and we'll be in cocktails later. Everything about this is amazing. So
And you got added protein with all the flies.
I know. I'm literally eating fly. There's so many opportunities to say, "What's this fly doing in here?" Like the backstroke, and I've like stopped myself from doing it, except for that just then, really, basically. But yes, I'm massively happy, and I presume you are too.
I am. And that's not including being here. I'm just generally Hap.
Naps, all the bad shit. There are dogs on the loo roll in Kipps.
My people.
Frowny face.
I'm not quite sure that these people have quite understood the purpose of naps. I think they've just written a shopping list. We've got vegetables.
A nap.
I mean,
I've got an answer
okay.
to that, by the way.
You got an answer to
Yeah,
that?
it says nap. Harmstone doesn't eat vegetables. Tamsanaki. I mean, I'm with you.
Kinda, yeah.
Vegetables are a bit nap.
They
They're
are.
Not, it's not like burgers. Nobody goes to Burger King to go vegetable, please. Do they? You know, let's be real.
No, it's true. And
Nobody really likes vegetables. We've all been indoctrinated to like them. They're pointless, especially mushrooms. Mushrooms are the worst.
I mean, they probably do have a point. We just ignore it.
They're not a vegetable. Listen, I don't give a fuck. They're just not meat. They're not. But it's not a bacon double. Is it a bacon double cheeseburger or is it not? Right. And that's basically my flowchart for everything. Basically. Sorry. What else was the other thing? Beans.
Beans is the other thing that apparently is nap. Massive boo there.
Beans and that.
How could this possibly?
Hold on.
Possibly
Yeah,
be
and
nap?
Tamsanaki said beans and nap. Why is beans so nap? I can't believe
Possibly something that is vassaled in such a perfect container cannot be nap.
Nap missed the meeting this morning, scheduled 30 minutes before I normally start. Invitation sent at 8:55, 35 minutes before it started. What did they expect? That's true. That was a meeting that happened while you were still asleep. Yes. Always the best time to have a meeting, before you start work.
It's what you do with the beans, says H-Boards.
Yeah. Eat them.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. People who haven't watched this
What are you
thing before
supposed to
won't
do?
know.
What are you
I
supposed
do
to do with beans if you don't eat them?
Like, that sounds super sinister. I don't like stick them up my arse or something. I just eat them with my mouth like a normal person. Right. I could eat these now. If I could open these now and get a bean spoon, not just a normal spoon, I could eat them on stream for everyone.
Can I call your bluff because it's actually a ring pull? And you can actually open it right now.
Eat the beans. Yeah, but I want to... So, do I have a spoon? Can someone bring me a bean spoon? I'll open my mouth. I'll open my mouth. I'm going to leave the can on like a fucking Popeye.
While he does that and covers himself in bean juice, simultaneous naps. Folkestone weather. Where is the sun?
Where is the sun?
And this crazy weather. It is all over the place. Like sunny one moment. Is that good?
Yeah, they're always good.
I know that you really enjoy it. Do you want to give yourself a little close up there? You know, like just get right in there.
No one's appalled by this anymore.
That's for you at home. Well, apparently they are because they're still putting it on nap cards. So Yeah, there you go.
I am. Do you just do bingo? Do you get the whole thing?
You have to use word stuff. You can't just hold things up. So,
You're not playing bingo in a library. You go.
If I've got it in a line, I've got to hold it up quietly.
Really?
oh,
Polite, isn't it?
I have
Oh,
to
I
say,
see.
in fairness, I haven't
see.
actually read it.
There's some.
There's rules.
Some rules.
Oh,
that
I
we
didn't
don't
know. I'm sorry,
about.
Duff.
Rules, yeah.
Yeah, it's ironic that we don't know the rules.
If Alex wasn't so dashing, I'd be disgusted. Sorry, ABG. You can be disgusted later.
To interrupt.
Oh,
That didn't work.
Yeah.
beans plus white shirt. Trust me, I am very careful, Kirsty. Basically.
And the final nap, at least from me, and I don't understand it, will require context. Testicular impact.
Who has had?
Of course, it's Captain Brilliant.
What happened, Captain?
I got struck in the bollocks.
By yourself?
Yes.
Well accepted. What's the truth?
His kinky game got wrong.
I was thinking about my belt and I accidentally on the belt was
For the you were dicking about with your belt.
Yes.
And you were flipping it around,
Yes.
and you hit your.
I went to whip it like Indiana Jones and I whipped it right into my bollocks.
You went to whip it like Indiana Jones and whipped it into your own bollocks.
Correct.
That's that. Does
That
that
certainly
win?
is nap. I think that is.
Is that nap of the week?
That might be the newly coined nap of the week.
Nap of the week. We don't have a sting for it, but
No. We.
The pin that goes through the hole.
I know that.
Went up my penis.
The pin that goes in the hole
Yes.
went in the hole.
Went up my penis.
Went up into the.
Urethra.
Yes. Well, maybe urethra, but you know. Thank you, Duncan.
One person.
Yes, I know. We are alarmingly close to the sea. Is the nap. I presume that's Joe. It was Joe. Wow, this is like a game as well.
It is a game.
Yeah, that's true, because people might be getting put into the sea tonight in a segment that's coming up soon. So fucking. Woo! Nap almost broke everything. Fuck.
Who? Oh yeah.
I've no context for that.
No, yeah. Well, maybe
What-
Joe should explain it.
What broke?
We'll just look glaringly.
What was it? Was it Captain Brilliant's gonads?
No, they're alright. They're swollen.
I had to
What
explain
you-
swelling to my 4-year-old yesterday. That was fun.
Nothing's broke. It's fine. Is that what you? Okay, thank goodness for that.
Yeah, basically she crashed through the camera like a
Oh,
herd of
oh,
elephants.
oh,
yeah,
really?
Just almost sent it completely
Do you know when
stacking.
you said we'll put the speaker there and then people will know?
It'll
not
be
to-
obvious that it's there because there's a giant fucking speaker there.
And no one will-
will walk into it then.
But they did. I've stopped eating the beans. You can cease being disgusted, Kirsty. Right. We have napped constantly. We've happed and naps. And I don't have any terrible haps, good haps. I don't have any terrible naps because everything's wonderful.
Yeah, I
Everything's
don't have any
amazing.
naps either. Yeah. I do want to give myself a shout out
Go for it.
for staying healthy on the road to DGMS 100.
Yes. Round of applause. The most unhealthy person, prone to so many diseases from
Like
your
4
family.
whole weeks.
I know.
Without dying. It was incredible.
I went into work this week and my colleague was really ill and properly sniffling out of her nose, like really, really ill, holding up her like that sort of ill when you shouldn't be in work. And she's like, oh, you know, I thought I'd push through and do this. And I'm like, no, don't push through. No one will thank you for it. You should go home. And
Yeah.
she said, oh, okay, maybe I'll think about that tomorrow. When in the next day, she was still in, still ill, still sneezing,
Fuck
still.
you.
And I'm like, I have a thing to do. I'm really looking forward to it. So I just kept walking away from her. Every time she walked up, she said, oh, can I get you to do... I just keep walking away.
Backwards.
You know, like if someone has a restraining order and you can't be near them, and I just kept walking further and further away
I don't
from
think
her.
that's how people respond to a restraining order, Alex.
They did in Community.
Oh.
What's that? Oh, yes. Yes, that's it. She tangoed with me in the office. Yes. As she walked forward, I walked back. Yes. I almost went into opposites attract by it. I stopped myself.
And my other hap
Yes.
is the grand organisational skills of everyone that isn't us. So Tamsin for organising the pre-food and everything and basically keeping the people the fuck away from us until it was time to do it.
Yes.
Appreciated that. And I assume I'm awarding this hap appropriately,
Yes.
but I don't really know. It's a future hap because I understand, and I may
Yes.
be wrong, that Aletha has got something planned for afterwards.
She doesn't seem very certain about that.
I know, which is why I'm tentatively. It's like half a hap. But basically, Aletha, if you didn't have anything planned, now you do.
No, I do.
Right,
Okay.
we have happed and we have napped. Let's move relentlessly onwards. How are we doing for time? Oh,
We're doing
that's
good.
Oh
We
my
nailed
God,
it,
we
mate.
timed it and everything.
Absolutely fucking nailed it.
Right, shall we move into the next segment?
Let's do it.
Which we like to call Get in the Sea.
Won't you come with me? Gonna yeet it in the sea. Won't you come with me? Gonna throw it in with glee. If you really, really hate it and you love to desecrate it, won't you come along with me and put it in the sea?
I hope that everybody at home could hear that because that was incredible. It was a whole
Sing
room
along.
of people waving their shit about and singing along to the sting. That's got to be on the bingo, surely.
Singing the... I don't
Singing
know.
a sting or
Maybe.
talking
Sting
along with a
along.
sting. Sting along, nice.
Singo. It's a sing. Just say Singo.
Margaret, fire up the spreadsheet. Harmstone, Google Sheets on your phone.
It's already up.
Unbelievable. This is a segment for those people watching for the first time ever where we put things in the sea. The land is full of shit and we don't want it here anymore. And so we decide to find shit we don't like and we put it directly in the sea so it can't hurt anything anymore. And then we take suggestions from you for things we put in the sea and we debate whether we should put them in or not.
But today there is a twist. Because in the goodie bags,
Yes!
everybody was given a genuine bona fide sea pass,
Yes!
which
What does that
entitles
do?
the bearer. Hold it up, I can't remember what I wrote on it. This pass entitles the bearer to A. Save themselves from being put in the sea. 2. Put an item in the sea. Yes, A and 2.
A and 2. Please tell me it actually says that. I really wish.
Does not.
That's such a...
Opportunity missed. So, things could get interesting today because we can't really argue it
Yes.
when they choose to put something in the sea.
That's true.
Yeah. But we're going to put some things in the sea first.
Right, yes. I'm pretty content, but I'd like to hear what you want to put in the sea.
Well, it's the 100th episode,
Yes, big time.
you know, and I feel like there are certain things that have been out of the sea for far too long.
Oh, no.
Been in the sea before, but, you know,
Joe's like, what?
I mean,
It should be said, people can't be put in the sea.
no, people can't be put in the sea without...
should we not ratify it
No,
together,
it's got to be
as it
a firm two-person vote to put a person in the sea.
were? Yeah.
But we can put an entire species in the sea.
You're on a hiding to nothing, mate. You are on dangerous ground.
My 50 quid for nothing.
Yes, you gave us beans, we can throw them at you.
Yeah,
That is true.
We did give them heavy projectiles. This was a
What
mistake.
fucking idiots.
So
So you carry on.
I mean, I really want to put dogs back in the sea.
Dogs back in the sea.
They sound really into it.
Jess, the toilet roll will get there eventually.
That is true.
The toilet roll will get there eventually. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if only there was somewhere out there with some kind of token or trinket that might protect them from the sea. Someone who really loves the thing I'm trying to put in the sea more so than themselves.
Second swoop for anyone who wants to swoop is to protect dogs from the sea.
It says save themselves. You need to learn to read.
No, we're going to pretend to be a dog.
I will accept that for its boldness. Just know that forevermore I will refer to you as dog. Right, well, that's ruined my fun.
Well, listen. Now it's time for me to put dogs in the sea.
Yay!
I hate dogs.
How many cards have we given out?
There's only 2 of us.
We could
Jez.
do this all night.
Yeah. Do you have anything other than that to put
I
in the sea?
do.
Go on
I
then.
do. And this came to me this week as I was walking down the street. I would like to put in the sea, and you can't stop me, so people who use speakerphones and then complain that they can't hear the person.
Oh, what? Like? Yes.
Like I walked past Costa Coffee and there was a dude sat on the chair outside and he was like that, talking on his phone.
Stop. I can't stand
And,
it.
and he was like, "What? I can't hear you. And he's doing that and not actually putting it up to his ear, just kind of putting it up in his nose like a dickhead.
People can't use phones. No, I said it like that.
It's-
People can't
people
use
can't
phones.
use phones.
People can't.
Like, what is wrong with the traditional method of
Up to
phone
you.
on ear?
We're losing Captain Brilliant.
It's going to get in the sea.
Yeah.
I mean, it saves us a job.
See you later. He's like, I was going to leave that behind, but it's just that.
Yeah, so that really like wound me up more than it really should have.
Yes,
So I think that can go in the sea, don't you think?
it absolutely can.
Would you
Let's
like
put
to?
it-
Would you like to push a button?
Which? Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Look at this! It's incredible.
Alex
Right.
participation for the first time.
I know, right? Tell me about it. Does
Yeah.
anybody have anything? I mean, it's an open forum. It's the 100th. Does anybody want to put anything in the sea? Will
Yeah.
wants to put you in the sea, Harmstone. I mean, conceivably, if there are a few people, if there, maybe a person could be put in.
There's at least 3 in the chat.
Oh shit!
People that wear band shirts but don't listen to the band.
People
I
who
think-
wear band shirts.
I think something adjacent to that might already be in the sea.
But I'm happy to.
It is atrocious. If it is not, I'm in
What-
full agreement.
I don't think it is.
Oh, there you go. I think that can go in the sea then.
Yes.
People who wear band
Okay.
t-shirts
We'll
but
get to
don't
it.
listen to the band.
Are going in the sea. Yes. What do you want to put in this? Wait.
Or people that walk around with their phones or Bluetooth speakers playing their
Oh yeah. Hey, wait. I think that might already be.
I
in
think
the
that
sea.
might already be in the sea. Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
that has pissed me off before.
Yes.
And I think we might. Yeah.
Yeah.
People who play their music publicly, loudly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck
I think
those guys.
I think you walked behind someone like all the way through Canterbury or something.
It was
and
it was me and
told the
Aletha
story.
and Tom.
That's the Archbishop you tweet.
Yeah, it was the Archbishop with a Bluetooth speaker on his shoulder, walking along. Listen, one rule for.
Battery or man.
Do you know what I mean? One rule for one and one rule for archbishops. But it was me, Tom, and Aletha saw some guy who just switched it on, and we were like, "What are we going to do? How do we do this? Do we get into a fight? What's happening?"
The Archbishop don't play Let Me Fuck You in the Arse by whatever.
No, he doesn't play "Let Me Fuck You in the Arse" by whoever. I can't believe you don't know the name of that band, sir.
Nor do I.
But it's a good song.
Began with the N word.
It's a good track. We'll all be singing it by the end of the night.
Oh, you know it then.
Oh yeah.
The adjudicator rules that it is not in the sea,
It is not.
and so therefore it is now in the sea.
Yes. Thank God for that. I can't believe we didn't put that in the sea. Congratulations, it's in the sea.
You got your very own sploosh. Karis has just submitted hers, and I'm not fucking happy about it. I've got to
Okay,
be
go
honest
on
with
then.
you. But it entitles the bearer to put anything in the sea. Fucking. I've been waiting a long time for this, she says.
Oh my goodness.
I would like to put super tennis in the sea.
Wedding ring.
As you well
Well,
know,
it's been a good run, Kev.
as you well know, Duncan, wedding rings are a token of ownership, and therefore neither Karis or I wear them.
Outwoked.
Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, she would like to put super tennis in the sea.
Really?
Yeah. Super Tennis is a retro era video game, Mega Drive, Super Nintendo.
What the fuck is Super Tennis?
He's
I just explained it.
yeah,
I know you put it in the sea. Can you explain it?
Oh,
no, he was getting to it.
I haven't put it in the sea yet. We haven't pressed the button. Super Tennis is a video game that was for the early 90s consoles, Mega Drive, Super Nintendo. It's just a tennis game.
Yes, it's
on
a tennis
on
game.
a games console. I think the source of her irk
Yes.
may be that Research One and I played it incessantly, mostly while calling each other cunts. And not actually being able to serve. So it was basically just calling each other a cunt for double faulting
Right.
repeatedly.
I don't know. Well, listen, I would never put Super Tennis in the sea, but we've given her
We've given people the
Super
power.
Tennis pass.
A super tennis pass, and therefore you can put that in the sea.
Is the DGMS sea pass valid beyond tonight?
It is.
Yes.
You're gonna have to mail it to me though, or something.
Pico's here. Hello, Pico. Hey,
Hey,
shouty people.
someone's having a good time.
This is a thing about doing a live show.
It's Steffi Graf at the Super Tennis.
Yes. How did she know?
Sea tennis now.
Very good. Very good.
Got to give you that one. Thank you, Aletha. Anybody else?
Any more for putting things in the sea?
Any other business on the agenda?
People that say they love film but watch Transformers and say I like that movie.
That's so specific.
I mean, I like the Transformers movie. I'm just going to say.
What was up? Didn't we put something in the sea for you already? I don't mind putting that. People who say they like.
It's basically people who say they're film buffs but like shit films. Is that what I'm reading? Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what? It's a broad church. Stick it in the sea, as far as I'm concerned.
I feel like I may be putting myself in the sea a little bit there, but.
Do you know what? Listen.
I was the worst film. I actually did film at university. I'm the worst film student of all time.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I mean, I have to say,
I can't watch fucking Being John Malkovich one more time. Honestly, that fucking.
These things are quite valuable. If maybe there were a few more, put together in one lump.
We could all put Jez in the sea.
We could all put Jez in the sea.
Wait, hang on a second.
I'm just saying.
And the only thing that's saving would be around my neck.
I mean, how many do we think it's worth? Basically, I mean, it would remove them.
I'm going to say 52.
Because you never gave them 52.
52 seems like a good number. We should go with 52.
Bit of a biased opinion, though.
How many did you print?
How many have we got?
Some.
We've got a box full of them already, so.
I don't know. I think if I could get, how many have we got? If we could get 15, maybe.
15 sea passes. To put me
15
in the
sea passes.
You'll
I
never
think
get
that
it.
would override it.
I'm fine. You'll never get that.
Yeah.
No, Darren, you can't swim.
I'm saying now.
He doesn't float.
It's true. I can't swim very well. I don't float. People who all you do is just do that. You're wrong. That is not the case. We're about to have another interloper.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There is 8 there apparently.
There's 8.
I think they have to belong to people, Harmstone. That's
16. Seriously.
I mean, he's not wrong. There are 16 sea passes there.
There are, but they don't belong to anybody.
You never said they had to belong to anyone.
Well, they had to go into
I
Alex's
was just
hands.
suggesting. There's no commit. Like I have to say, they didn't belong to. And no one gave anything up to anybody.
No, they're offerings.
Harmstone now.
Yep.
Man, he's desperate to put you in the sea.
But-
I actually don't think anyone's that fussed about seeing you in the sea.
I don't think people want to see me in the
I
sea.
think after-
Maybe we need to put Harmstone in the sea
All
for-
that will.
for
I
ruining
don't-
my good putting stuff in bags work. Maybe Harmstone needs to go in the sea.
He'll just use his thing.
Yeah, but then he won't have the thing, and we can do it next time.
But you can't do it for the same reason. That was part of the rules.
And then we all get
I think it's unlikely that I'll try and put you in the sea again for getting stuff out of bags. To be honest with you,
I don't think there
seems
is
like
a
a pretty
mandate.
niche reason.
I have to say, Jez, as an opportunity as this is, I don't think there's a mandate from the people to truly put you in the sea.
Not me, no, but Harmstone.
I mean, I'd like Harmstone.
I mean, I'll second.
Who are we voting for now? Sorry. Harmstone.
Jez, sorry.
That's getting played.
If he's meant all the rest of his, one's getting Jez.
No. Oh, no, I didn't. I never used my own.
Okay, yes, indeed. This pass entitles the bearer to save themselves from being put in the sea.
Right.
So
yes. These.
because then we can cross off in unity like on our finger card.
Yeah, but I'm not playing it for you.
The wheels are coming off.
This thing is falling apart. We're all falling slowly, maddeningly into the sea.
Now, I
Go on to the next segment.
I totally agree.
well, maybe we'll come back to putting him in the
We'll
sea
have a
later.
think about this later, but there's nothing, unless anybody else wants to put anything into the sea that isn't Harmstone or Jez.
Just Harmstone.
Just Harmstone.
I'm lovely to you.
Like the stealing man. I just want to get immunity out of you.
But it's not getting played, James, so then it's on the video.
Well,
Who put that on?
I think there is appetite for playing the Sting again. So
Do it.
I'll do that, and then I'll go straight into our next segment.
Go for
so
it.
that was Get in the Sea.
Won't you come with me? Gonna eat it in the sea. Won't you come with me? Gonna throw it in with glee. If you really, really hate it and you love to desecrate it, won't you come along with me and put it in the sea?
Did it in one take.
We did do it in one take.
Did do it in one take.
Also, what we did in one take was this.
Listen, you'll take my advice and you'll fucking like it.
This is
Go for it.
No, this is a segment we call Agony with Alex. That's where a problem gets brought to me and I solve it.
Is it Harmstone?
Yes. If you have a problem, I'll solve it.
I've got a problem for you there, man. Okay, yeah. So I have been sent a pretty big whopping problem, and I'm sure that you are fully equipped to solve this one.
Yes.
I'm sure you have experience in it in the past. Dear Alex,
That's me.
she forced me to open the relationship, but now she's demanding we become exclusive again.
Ah, terrible. I wonder what she forced me to open, and then after that, I wonder where it's going to go. But the relationship, yes, okay.
Yeah.
Please tell me more.
Would you like to explain what an open relationship is for the naivety of the people?
Yes, it's a relationship where you go to the US Open absolutely every year, as I understand it.
Even during COVID?
Yes.
When it's closed?
It's a relationship where you can anything goes, basically, in the words of P.G. Woodhouse, I suppose. And yes, yes, just accept. Yes, anything goes. Open relationship. Fuck who you want. That's what she wants.
That's what she wanted. I'm just so over it at this point, he says. My fiancée, 27F, demanded we open the relationship earlier this year. She told me she wanted to explore a side of her and felt safe doing it with me.
Which side of her did she want to have explored?
Probably the left.
Yes.
No one goes on the left.
Yeah,
I
right.
was adamantly against it, but she said that she contemplated leaving me and I broke down.
Oh my God.
Like a moron, I allowed her to bully me into opening the relationship. I mean, if you know you're a moron, why are you even
I mean,
here?
He works for the RAC.
Maybe. It's possible.
been 6 months now, and her tune has changed entirely. At first, she was ecstatic. She almost instantly found a guy who she hooked up with.
Right.
I'm almost 100% sure she was planning on having sex with him anyway, and this was all just a way for her to do it above board.
Above board.
I guess it didn't work out, though, because after a month, he was gone. And as far as I'm aware, she hasn't found another partner since.
And now she wants... Sorry, carry on.
At first, I planned not to try and find another partner, but my resentment towards her, always a good thing, and an opportunity arose, and the next thing I knew, I began to see an old friend from college who always seemed to have a crush on me.
Nice.
Instantly, my fiancée changed her tune about the whole thing.
Of course.
She never outright told me what she thought, but I know for a fact she resented every moment I was with someone else. I could see it eating her away. Phrasing. Yeah.
He was there in the room with him and her.
I'm just reading what it says. Phrasing. I knew it hurt her ego when I would come home from my casual fling with a friend. She never said anything, though. Until now. Last week, another opportunity arose. An old co-worker I've been talking to asked if I would be DTF.
It's different to DTS.
It is different, yeah. I said, sure.
I said, sure, I'm in an open relationship.
When I told fiancé about this, she broke down crying and said she wanted to close the relationship again.
I've made a horrible mistake.
Said it made her feel unloved and useless to see me with another woman. And now the prospect of a second is destroying her inside. Which is what she wanted to open the relationship for in the first place. She used the same tactics as she did before. She started gaslighting me and using emotional manipulation to try and get out of this. Last night, she tried to bully me again into closing the relationship. I told her I would think about it, but right now, this is the bed she made, and she needs to learn to sleep in it.
What a metaphor.
On her own. While I'm fucking someone next to her. Doesn't say that. She ended up calling her mother sometime
She was there.
last
What's
night.
her mum doing there?
Well, she was DTF as well.
I was going to say, this open relationship is getting ridiculous.
She ended up calling her mother sometime last night as well, and I woke up to dozens of texts from her parents telling me I'm horrible.
What? Clearly, she has not told the parents the truth.
No, well,
the other
do they
side
ever?
of this.
I'm going to call off the marriage this week and break up with her.
Hey, listen, doesn't sound like you need my advice.
I'm going to continue seeing my old college friend because at least she's not a lying, manipulative bitch.
Can I just say, if you've got Tamsinaki calls for a breakup on your bingo card, that's...
Tamsinaki has officially called for a breakup.
Can you call for a break-up if she's already going to break? I mean, you're going to probably get one, but yes, you probably can. I don't know what I'm being called to do here. I mean, it turns out that somebody went, "Oh my god,
I think what happened is
sound amazing."
They were asking for help, and then
they realised
in writing this down, catharsis came, and they're like, "I don't need your help. I'm just going to fuck this off."
So is this just breakup tips?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're giving normal breakup tips, really, because
how would you break up with her?
See, you don't need me on this. You've got Duff and other members of the esteemed audience to say.
Yeah, but it's agony with Alex. The clue's in the name.
It's not agony with Duff.
No.
That's
although that
any
is
day
often
with Duff.
agony.
Listen. That's what. Yeah, straight away. I mean, I think if someone had come to me and said they wanted to have an open relationship, I'd say, sure, you can, and then split up, and it would be as open as you liked, and that's how you do it, right? Absolutely. And we are now split up, and they'd be like, oh, and say, but you aren't, because an open relationship surely is just not really being in a relationship.
I mean, what did she expect?
It isn't really
to
a
happen?
word, right? A phrase.
What she really wanted to say at the beginning of this was, so I would like to fuck this guy. If I could go and do that
and still
be in this relationship, and you don't get to fuck anyone,
yes,
that would be just
okay? She wants her beans. She wants to eat her beans and have her beans.
She probably wants to warm them up as well, like some kind of
fucking
heathen
idiot. No, that's it. Until she was fine with it until he was successful. He was more successful at the open relationship than she was.
It's a competition.
It is a competition. She was like, "Oh, it's fine. I'm having sex with him." And she's, "Well, I'm 2-1, so go fuck yourself." And that was basically what happened. So yes, well, there's no advice here necessary, but I would say the moment that happened that you just go, "No, well, that's the end of it, really." So listen, there's no agony here. It's all plain sailing, and more power to him, really. To be honest with you.
The agony comes later in a BDSM open relationship.
Yes, it does.
Now, we're going to move into our last segment of the first half.
Oh, yes.
Because you need to buy some more drinks, and I need to give you the perfect opportunity to do that in an intermission. And frankly, I will need a piss.
Yes.
It's true.
Watch out for the dogs.
Perfect opportunity to put them in C. So, closing out the first half is the segment we like to call Today I Fucked Up.
It was at this moment that Nathan knew he fucked up.
This is a segment where we read various, or in this case, one each of Today I Fucked Ups.
Bingo? Bingo? Did you just say bingo? Because that's incredible.
I don't know. I presume it was something.
There is a bingo in everybody's bag, but we don't know the content of the bingo.
I have to say.
It could be asking us to do anything. Look on the bright side. It means we can't play up to it, at least. Right. Who would like to go first?
I don't really mind who goes first.
Shall I go first then?
You go for it. Let's read it.
Exclamation HTF at the ready.
It is ready.
Nice.
Today I fucked up by masturbating.
Now we started.
And being recorded without knowing by my girlfriend's parents. Today I fucked up by masturbating and being recorded without knowing by my girlfriend's parents.
Please tell us more.
So back a few months ago, I visited my girlfriend's place who lives with her parents. They have a dog, a very cute Shiba.
I don't like the sound. How is this? Where is this going?
Wait for it. A very cute Shiba that can be a bit naughty. So they've installed a camera in their living room so that they can access it via an app to keep track if he's trashing the house when they're not home. Hey, just don't have a dog and then it won't trash your house.
Right.
It's much cheaper than a camera. The camera has been off for a while, since they've not been on holidays in a long time, and even said that to my face, straight up. It's also worth noting that I've been dating the girl for 2 years now. Her parents know me very well. I've always been well behaved, and no reasons whatsoever to doubt me or my intentions. That brings me to my fuck up. When I visited them, I had a lot of work to do for my studies. I had this presentation in history class to do, which took me longer than I expected, and I had to do it urgently for the next day. So I excused myself to my girlfriend and her parents and said that I needed to use the living room to pull an all-nighter. And something else, apparently. Just pulling everywhere. I wanted to let my girlfriend sleep and not bother anyone. So I did just that. Use the living room and work on the couch. Mind you, the dog camera is placed right above me in a weird angle on the wall. I work on my presentation, but around 11:30, I feel a masculine urge to just beat my meat in order to focus better.
Basically.
Yeah, he's having a wank break. It happens to us all.
Yes.
I didn't care to do it on my girlfriend's parents' couch. I just wanted to do it. I did a quick check of the camera, just out of guilt, to make sure that it wasn't too risky, and it seemed turned off, just like they said. I proceeded to do the deed while thinking of my girlfriend naked.
Whatever, mate.
Yeah.
I love he has to clarify that. No, whatever.
And after a few minutes, like 5, my spider sense activated, and I feel like I should check the camera again. When I looked again, a blue dot was lit up on the camera, and I swear it moved its angle to get a better look at my computer screen. I froze in horror and quickly put my junk back in my pants. But I didn't know what to do. Well, putting your junk away was probably a good first step. I figured the best way was to proceed was to continue working on my presentation to show that I wasn't doing anything illegal, like stealing them. What?
What's that? Say that again.
I think it might be stealing from them. I think they missed out the from. I wasn't doing anything illegal like stealing from them.
Okay, sure.
He's too busy wanking to write this properly. That was where he took a wank break at this point.
While writing it.
I had to work until 4 a.m. under the camera's surveillance. I wasn't particularly discreet since I took a few more glances at the camera at random moments of this long night. Sometimes the blue dot was there. Sometimes it wasn't. So I guess they were not watching me all the time. The next morning was really awkward.
No kidding.
I didn't want to face them, so I faked that I was sleeping until 11 a.m., but my girlfriend called me to get downstairs. They seemed to fake that nothing happened, which weirded me out even more, since they obviously knew that I knew. Her dad asked me what time I went to sleep the other night, and that was it. To this day, I still don't know what they saw. If they kept the footage, if they intend to tell my girlfriend that they saw me masturbating in the living room, which would most likely piss her off.
Most likely.
They still act friendly towards me, though, but I have trouble looking them in the eyes. TLDR, I masturbated on the girlfriend's parents' couch. Hang on, you said it wasn't on the couch. I masturbated on the girlfriend's parents' couch under a camera that was supposed to be turned off for years. Surprise, surprise, turned on when I was there. Now I can't look them in the eyes.
I don't know. Part of me wonders whether this is true, but the whole thing seems...
He can't keep his story straight. Did he jerk off on the couch, or did he get off the couch?
He did jerk off on the couch, but the thing about this is when he says... Like, he knows... Right? Well, I mean, in his head, he was saying, listen, when I was doing it, I was thinking of my girlfriend, because she knows she's going to read it, and there's no way he can tell the truth and say it was somebody else, or that, you know, he had something else in his head, or like, you know, he
had something else in his hand.
Yeah, definitely.
Fake, says Harmstone, at the back of the room.
Maybe.
Are you accusing Reddit of lying?
Yes. Well, not the entire of Reddit, but, you know, people in Reddit.
It got worse, says Duncan. He mopped up and realised there were dogs on the tissue. ABG says, I think they were all masturbating in this story. A Mexican wank off, some might say.
Mexican wank. That's when you just stand there and don't wank and just stare each other in the eyes.
Definitely didn't think of her, says Harley.
Yeah, he wasn't thinking. He thinks he doth protest too much. There's no way he was. He just he wanted to tell his girlfriend the story about what happened, but he didn't want to say what
Listen,
he was.
Love, I was thinking of you.
I was thinking of you the whole
time.
Hello, Rat Freak. Hello, Dom. How's it going? We're in an actual pub, so we can have actual cocktails. Regrettably,
and they do serve cocktails here. Make sure you get one.
Could have a margarita.
You can do that in approximately 4.5 minutes.
Approximately this amount of time before we rush to the thing. Why would you do it under a camera? I don't know why you do it.
Or you could just put something in the way of the camera. If you're concerned in any way that the camera is going to turn on while you're jerking it, just put something in the way of the fucking camera. Yeah, they knew in advance that one day their future son-in-law would jerk it in the living
It
room,
wasn't to
and they
be
had to capture
for the dog.
It was on the ceiling.
I mean,
it. Danger wank.
there is no way I would, if I saw a camera there, whether I thought it was on or not, there's no way. You just walk out. Just do it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Do it. So you don't need to.
Your girlfriend's upstairs. Just go and see your girlfriend.
Honestly, the thing was, he was studying, and then partway through the studying, he's like, I can't possibly study one more minute without having a wank.
Will has eaten his beans at the back of the room.
Oh,
the
good
beans are
work.
finished. Is that on the bingo? Does someone need to eat
Beans on the bingo?
that
There
isn't
should
you?
be.
It was on the big
Yeah.
but we've got to win Alex.
Oh, did I
you go.
give that to you? Yeah, beans for the win. Got to be really careful.
Right. Would you like to fuck up?
Yes, I would like to fuck up, and then we'll go off to the bar, and then we'll do some more of this. Right. Today I fucked up, but a math joke saved my butt. I know who. Woo! Math! Yeah. Well, you know, it may have peaked too soon there, given what this is about. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Wait for it.
I
Hold,
just-
hold that applause.
you know, I don't know that I can read this, but
Yes,
I'm
you
going to read it. The past few days, I've been feeling a bit bloated. That's just me. That's not the.
In anticipation of reading this Tifu, you felt like shit.
I did. But it's not that strange around this time of month, so I brushed it off as just a normal thing. It didn't occur to me that I'd recently switched medications and didn't bother to read the potential side effects. I was now on 2 different medications that can bar me from visiting the White Throne. It hadn't been an issue before, so I didn't even worry about it. This is not how side effects work. Sitting at my desk, I'm finding myself getting more and more uncomfortable, and eventually I end up leaving and going home, fighting the mounting pressure in my guts. Oh my God. I feel like this is happening to me. I get home, go right into the bathroom, sit down, and nothing happens. Then, ever so slowly, I feel this crowning achievement open me up from the inside. Do you know what's funny? Jeremy? When we do this and we're doing it on our house, we don't get the
we
reaction.
don't hear this. Yeah. But this is obviously what is happening.
I thought this would be a weird experience because you're all just going to listen to us talk. And normally at home you have a computer, so you don't. But this is so weird. What does that say? Game of Thrones.
Got weird.
Well, someone gets killed on the shitter, don't they? Spoiler alert.
Yes. Yes, they do. No, somebody gets...
That is Jurassic
It is
Park.
Jurassic Park, but somebody also
Clever
gets
girl.
killed on the shitter in Game of Thrones. Spoilers.
I feel this crowning achievement open me up from the inside. I'm hunched over, heaving against this monster that is just not moving. At this point, my legs are going numb and my ass is damn near bleeding. By the way, Kipps don't know what they're getting themselves in for, do they? Andrew was like, I really wish I could have seen it tonight. And I'm like, kind of glad you didn't see it. Anyway, I grab some toilet paper and do a bit of exploratory damage probing. You may well. This thing is hard as clay and twice as big as its designated exit.
Nice.
I'm so glad I'm reading. A hesitant wipe tells me there is no way I can get this thing out of me. But it's too late to... What's that? This is a what? Yes.
No, we're going to install microphones in all of your houses so we can hear the disgust every time.
A hesitant wipe tells me there is no way I can get this thing out of me. But it is too late to stop. You can't put the toothpaste back in the tube, as they say. At this point, I'm panicking a little bit. I feel like I'm 2 inches dilated, and my evening has just started.
Now, I have put toothpaste back in a tube, so now I feel like there's some new challenge to explore.
Very descriptive. Did you write this?
What's that say? Poop paste. Woo! Now we started. Where what the fuck? At this point, yes, my ass is so stuffed. You think I'm trying to cheat at chess? What the fuck does that mean? My ass is so stuffed. You think I'm trying to cheat at chess?
Recent chess controversy.
Yeah. Do you think extra pieces shoved up your ass and just like look over there, and then you bring a queen out?
My brother knows a story. Apparently, there's some recent controversy
About cheating at
Did he
chess.
shove pieces up his ass?
No, he had a vibrating butt plug, which was plugged into a chess computer.
What?
He had a
vibrating butt plug that was plugged into a chess computer.
Tell him to do good moves of the war. He received commands.
If you can fucking get communication through your arse, you deserve to cheat at chess.
What do you mean? Like, he hovers over a move and nothing happens, and he keeps moving
This
until...
one?
This one? This one?
This one? Okay.
Is that how it works? I can't read that.
Like, is that what the...
You need big capital...
Yeah, write better, Harmstone. Fuck's sake.
I'm sure what you're saying is hilarious, but unfortunately I can't read it. Right.
Yeah.
My ass is so
Do carry
stuffed
on.
you think I'm trying to cheat at chess. There's half more of this. But then amidst the panic and confusing, an old math joke came to mind. What did the maths teacher do when she got constipated?
She worked it out with a pencil.
She worked it out with a pencil. Now we started one in a row. Oh no. There is no way this is happening. But taking stock of my options, I don't know what else to do. There's no way I'm going to be able to fight this battle on my own. So with great shame, I waddled out the bathroom and rummaged through my bag until I found my weapon of choice. Proper positioning and tactics are key to winning any fight, and the toilet has been an unproductive battleground so far. Do you know what? There's so much kind of
There's a lot of
flowery-
metaphor in this,
Just
yeah.
just for someone that can't get a shit
Like,
out.
mate, you're taking a shit. You're not trying to conquer Russia.
Yeah, right.
Chill out.
Just read the abridged version.
No. Have you ever seen this show?
You must suffer.
This is crappening. Woo! Was it? She's poo easily led. It's all happening now. This is the new chat.
Yeah,
Right.
just to quickly follow up on the chess thing, apparently Dom said, the accused said he would do a rematch naked to prove that he was not cheating with a butt plug. I mean, that wouldn't really prove anything, would it?
He would do a rematch naked to prove that he wasn't cheating. How can you suspect? How did someone go, do you know what? This is going to sound weird, but I suspect somebody had some of his arse.
Was it like a
giving
remote
commands.
control butt plug or something?
Yes, it was. It must have been an area. There's a website you can use for that.
Your brother knows a lot about this.
Apparently so, yeah. I'm learning new things about my brother tonight.
It's just like, do you remember when, like, the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, somebody was coughing in the audience?
Major something or other, yeah.
If he'd have had a butt plug, they wouldn't have known. Mind you, you'd have to be really fast.
Is it A, cheese? Is it B, monkeys? Bzz. Is it C? I'm going to stop you there, Chris. I think it's B.
I think it's B. My butt has told me. I opted for the shower with the water turned on full blast. Carefully, I bent over and took a cautious stab with the pencil.
Yeah, wash this in away.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, this one shits you not when she says it was like trying to drive a tent stake into rocky soil. But at this point, I'm committed to the fight. I know... This is grim. I know what happens if I lose. Well... So onward I went, digging out more gravel than a Minecraft streamer. All my trepidation was gone, all my embarrassment and guilt. There comes a point where you just can't afford to feel fear. You have to act. And I was there.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, please.
Was there any mention of what type of pencil this was?
It is a 2B. Or not 2B. Whee! Now we started.
So
I'm sorry, I went in there and you could have got in there. And then
he used the correct pencil then, a number 2 pencil.
A soft pencil. I dug and I dug until there was nothing left to dig. And then when I was done, I turned the shower to max heat and I scrubbed myself down multiple times. I got out of the shower. I want to leave. I cried. Then Hannah cried. And then I came on here and told you all because it was funny as fuck. TLDR, new medication made me severely constipated. Like a good maths student, I worked it out with a pencil. That
does not TLDR it, I'm sorry. That is the least TLDR of the TLDRs we've ever had.
Yes, that's true.
TLDR, I shoved a pencil up my butt to break up shit because it wouldn't come out without destroying me.
Yes.
Is that a good TLDR?
Basically.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true because in the greatest sense of these things...
You would just take some, like,
it's just
other
too much
medication.
Language, but I don't know. What's that say?
But
Eat more vegetables. That is true.
Where do I get the meds?
Whether
Harley
it's true
wants
or not.
to know, how do I... Listen.
Whether it's true or not, I'm glad that the story was shared, because otherwise we would not have learned about the chess grandmaster and his butt plug.
Unbelievable. Well, that was...
And that's the real winner.
That was the segment we call Today I Fucked Up, and that leads us gently, brilliantly, into an interval to get more drinks. And then when we come back, with more segments, all that stuff, more drinks. So go away and get yourself some drinks. We'll see you in a minute.
And we are back.
We're back. Hooray.
Hooray. I think. Are we back? I'm not used to not being able to see anything.
I know, right? Thanks so much again for coming along. Everyone's still getting bits and pieces from the bar. Now it's very much ours. We've made it our own here tonight. And this is my second glass of wine. Harley's on his third already. There.
I've eaten 7 flies.
Yeah. Yeah. With eating fly, it's great. It's a wonderful, wonderful time. There's poingies for the room. You can see him right there. Gold bars. I've had a Freddo.
Yeah, I've
have a Freddo.
I didn't even mention that with all the other gifts that have come.
It's a big party weekend.
There's Freddos from Tamsin as well.
Because the bottom line is that 100 episodes is a celebration. So I really wanted to just get pissed and have... Oh, my dude. Thank you so much.
Enjoy.
Oh, cheers. Hey! He waited till we went back on stream for that one. Just... Hooray!
What do you have there? A margarita?
A margarita.
Nice.
Well, that's going to wait. Sorry, I have to drink both. That means you can tick off your bingo thing. He's won it. It's amazing. We're playing bingo here. We're doing everything. I was only joking when I said to the people in the stream to go fuck themselves. I feel bad about that, Jeremy.
Well, unless there's a camera on them, in which case, go fuck yourselves and
oh yeah, absolutely.
Have a risky wank.
We've. How is the bingo going? Are you all crossing off things?
Yeah, I did kind of consider going around the room and looking at some bingo so that I could either do the things or not do the things. Depending on the person.
Did you look?
I did not.
I did not look.
I behaved myself and I just ate some more flies. And
is there one when I go, bah, I'll shut your mouth or something like that? Is that a thing? I'm presuming there is. No? Okay. What about... I'm trying to think of...
I mean, people could tell us the ones they've completed because that's done.
Now we've started. Oh, did
go.
I say now we started? I bloody love that sentence.
Nice.
Now we started. I said that when I said... Oh, yeah. Buck Shed Store. Oh, that's good.
Oh, that was out of the way really early. That was.
Oh yeah.
Beans.
Beans.
Yeah, that was.
What a great bingo. Right, we've got a few things left on the agenda. Eyes down, looking for a full house.
No. Just realised something.
Is it that I'm not looking at?
No, it's that I haven't done the sting for the next thing.
Oh
no. Love this shit I'm in. Yes, please.
Missing sting. Oh, you mean this one?
And this is where we'd play a sting. If we had one!
Yeah, Jez fucked up. And Jez moved everything over.
It was at that moment that Jez knew.
board to StreamerBot. And didn't do that sting for some reason. So.
Oh my God, margarita.
Yeah.
This weekend get any better?
But this is the segment that we like to call Haters Gonna Hate. I mean, you started to give us a rendition.
I was doing love this. What's hate this shit? I'm out. Fuck this shit. I'm out. No thanks. Okay, we're gonna do Haters Gonna Hate because it felt like a good time to do it. I said that I would hate on something that was suggested, and if the mood takes you, you might hate.
I might if I get particularly.
Haters Gonna Hate is a segment where I'll just hate on shit. Just tell me what it is, and I will do so. Normally things that I like. I think we've done literally... I don't know how much more this segment has of... is this the bingo results? Oh, I can read this first. What is it? Latest to declare, second to declare. First to get a line, Duff. That was when you silently put it in the air and we had a go at you for being so silent, but actually you've been told to be quiet. He was just being really polite, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Duff? First to 2 lines, Will. Good work. You're almost Nixon-like in your pose there. It's like, I am not a crook. Second to declare, Hannah and Ems. Latest to declare a line, Joe, Tamsin, Will, and Harmstone. Some people are slacking there. Duncan's not on there at all. Are you playing the game?
I've got 3 lines. I didn't know you could do after.
Oh, I've got
2 lines.
Got 2 lines?
Yeah, I've got
That's an entirely different thing.
I've forgotten what rules I put on there.
That's too small.
Any AVG's like first to get a line. Oh, it's that sort of party.
Yeah, I was trying to make a cocaine joke, but I couldn't get there. Thanks, ABG.
ABG nailed it.
Yeah.
I'm not even reading
so
this.
Haters Gonna Hate is a segment in which you make us hate on something that ostensibly we love. So throw it at us. Get it on your whiteboard. I can't read that. We've done that one.
Bingo. What's that say at the back?
Hamilton.
Hamilton. We have hated on Hamilton.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's anything I can say left about Hamilton that's so terribly bad.
Hate on Kipps. I don't think that's fair.
Kipps? How can I hate on Kipps? It'd be outrageous. That'd be terrible. They don't make a Manhattan. What terrible pricks. They don't stay open later. It's all just positive things spun in a negative way. Margaritas. Oh my God. What a terrible, pathetic excuse for a drink that literally everyone drinks because they think they're cool. Am I right, Tamsinaki? Just everyone orders them because it's the one cocktail everyone knows about. But ultimately, it's just tequila and lime juice. Triple sec, sure, but it's not really much of an alcoholic. It's basically tequila and lime juice dressed up, and people put salt around the rim, and they think they're cool. They drink it on summer days and everything like that. But ultimately, it's a piss-poor excuse for a cocktail. And there's so many better ones out there. But somehow, margaritas have risen to the top. I don't even know why I'm drinking it. I'm not going to drink any more of it. I'm going to stop drinking it when it gets to the bottom of it. It's not even that nice.
Why are you drinking it with a straw, though? Doesn't that defeat the point?
It was given to me with a straw, and I felt it churlish to do otherwise. Also, margarita pizzas are also shit. There's no topping on that. What's that? Just cheese and tomato? Who goes into a restaurant and orders a margarita pizza? What type of pizza have you got, Tim? Pepperoni. Thank fuck for that. What's that? Do you know...
Margies for the room.
Margies for the room. Margaritas are on me. Hooray! It's only going to be me and
Has Hamstone got that square, the buy someone a drink square?
Everyone has got that one. Everyone was buy. It was like the fucking stock market. So yes, margaritas. Terrible as pizzas, terrible as cocktails. They're no porn star martini, are they? Yeah, no. Fuck margaritas.
I mean, at least they've got one thing right. It's good to put salt around your rim. It keeps the slugs out more than anything.
Do you have a problem with slugs around your rim?
I do. I really do.
You wake up in the morning?
Well, no, I don't, because I put salt around my rim.
Oh, yeah.
But if I didn't...
Do you know what? That image entered my head immediately, and I really wish it hadn't, because now it's there, and I can't get rid of it.
The slug working its way over the hair, yeah.
Stop. Yeah. In the first take of the Wrath of Khan, it wasn't an ear, I can tell you that. Chekhov, well, you know. Anyway, that's why it's like, when he goes, Khan!
Have you Chekhoved your butthole?
Have you checked your slug hole? Skid up, butt up, slug hole. Does that say poppets? Podcast.
Well,
every motherfucker. Did you want to do?
No, you go for it.
I don't know. I just went straight. Every motherfucker has a podcast. I can't even say podcast. I disdain it so much. I cannot say the word podcast. Everyone's got a podcast. Everyone in the world has got a podcast that goes to 2 episodes and then stops. And as far as I'm concerned, like there should be some sort of license that allows you to do it. If it's not this funny, you don't get to put... unless it's a podcast about serious things. I suppose not every podcast is funny. Like Serial isn't funny because people got murdered. So in fairness, perhaps not everything needs to make you laugh.
Serial?
Yes. Have you listened to the Serial podcast?
No. But like, is it an episode on each type of grain used or something?
It's about Cheerios. Someone killed them.
It's accompanied by beans.
Accompanied by beans.
Yeah, you should stick it right in there.
Some say that was a murder.
Can I ask a question about cereal? Cereal with milk or cereal with not milk? Wait. Right. So I'm going to stop. Right. So just by making a sound, I'm going to say cereal with milk and cereal not with milk. So you make a noise if you like it. So cereal with milk. Yay! Cereal not with milk. Yay! Oh, shit, that's kind of half and half.
That is half and half.
But there's a bit of a boo in there, so it's hard to tell.
Cereal with beans.
Yay! These motherfuckers all cheer for anything. Jeremy. Oh. Hey! We should do a segment where this happens.
Yeah, but it only works now. We're just shouting at a screen otherwise.
Do you want anything you want to shout?
Boobs.
Yay! Oh, this is amazing.
Baubles.
Yay! Ellie's like, who the devil doesn't put milk on their cereal?
It's a fair question. I mean, lactose intolerant people.
Oh, yeah.
And cunts.
Yes. People are being called out in this room. I can't even look at them. Me, Tamsinaki doesn't. You don't put milk on your cereal. Aletha doesn't put it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but then you get the house to yourself, H-Boss, if you put Tamsin in the sea.
I can't imagine cereal without milk.
It's a hostile takeover.
Psychopaths. The old father's in the chat, loving it.
Hello, your father. Hello, Mechalicus as well.
Mechalicus. Everyone's here. It's so great.
Hello, anybody else that's joined and we've ignored you. I apologise. Turns out it's quite difficult to do this with people and on a chat. But
we're finding it harder than we thought we would.
We're doing our best. And we are vaguely succeeding. Have you hated to a degree that you are happy with?
Yes. The same sort of people that buy 3/4 size keyboards, I feel that might be aimed at me.
That's definitely an attack.
Yeah.
I mean, he's right, but it's definitely
my keyboard is amazing. I'll ask someone randomly. What's it? Hate on live specials. Live specials are a vanity project for cunts. And scene. There's nothing more to say. Get everyone in a room, they say. It'll be fun, they say. It is fun. I'm so glad you're here. We're going to party like it's 100 and have a lot of fun. So it's great. But, yes, live specials, unless it's like some sort of crazy Netflix special, yeah. Live podcasts, what a load of pricks. I count both of us.
Oh, this is
Do you
not
concur,
new information.
Dr. Walker?
Yeah, this is not new information.
Yes,
We've
no,
been
we knew
pricks
this
for a long time.
He wanted to do it at 10, and I was for it to a degree. We do it every week. Someone earlier, we saw someone we were setting up, and they were like, "Oh, do you do this every week?" I'm like, "Every week? Are you crazy?"
I mean, if we'd do it every week, if it paid, but
yeah,
that would be really difficult. That would be a lot of work and a lot of traveling. But go on then.
Yes.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
I'm trying to.
I can
read
sell them
what
on
Elliot
Etsy,
said.
probably.
I keep. One bit.
One lonely bit to draw our attention to the chat. They know what they're doing. Shall we move on?
Yes, let's move on
because we've kind of done enough.
We've
really.
hated
we
enough.
need their involvement.
Yes,
in some
more
some
than
things.
anything.
Yes, yeah. So we're going to move into a segment that we like to call, and because it avoids copyright, Drinkity Drink.
Drinkity drink, 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 drinkity drink.
Woo! Yes, woo for drinkity.
We just watched Karis go inside herself as her sting was played.
Oh, Harley dropping in a gifted sub to
hello,
Duff.
hello. Duff gets a sub. Gift sub
Duff
from
gets
Harley.
a sub from Harley in the same room. That's the first time that's happened.
Look at us, not the chat.
Look at us, not the chat.
So what is Drinkity Drink, Alex?
Good question, Jeremy. Drinkity Drink is not a rip-off of Blankety Blank in any way. It's a lovely game show that we play where I read out some questions, but they've got blanks in them. Because I drink a lot of red wine, I often have blackouts and forget what the fuck I'm talking about. And so you're going to have to find the word I'm missing in this. In a game show, you're going to play against Jez. What's going to happen is I'm going to read this out, and Jez is going to write down what he thinks should go. Hey, it's my brother! Hey! Play the sting again, quick. Are these your friends following you in?
No.
Right, time to fuck off then. Well, hold on. Let's briefly send away these ne'er-do-wells. They followed you in, Patrick. Oh, no. Sorry. No. Oh, actually, I know those guys. Whoops. No, fuck them. Right. We're going to do the segment we like to call Drinkity Drink, where what happens is I will read out a sentence, but there'll be a blank in it. And Jez is going to write down what he thinks should go in the blank, and so are all of you. And the way it works is that if you can match with Jez, you get a point. So if you can get on, I cannot stress this enough, you need to get on Jez's wavelength. You need to think like Jez.
Get inside my mind. Love dogs.
So
hate Pepsi. Wait, is that right?
You've all been given, extended to Lent, whiteboards for this thing. And so you can write down what you think, and then you can all put them in the air, and we'll try and read them. And if you match with Jez, you'll get a point. And if nobody matches with Jez, he gets the point. Don't be too obscure. Okay. Otherwise, you'll just write xylophones or some shit.
I mean, if I'm getting a point for it, I'm going to do what the fuck I want.
Listen, It's lawless. It's the Wild West. Who gives a shit? More Bortons. There's more Bortons. There's
More Mortons.
Yes,
Very nice.
there's 3 Bortons in the room, and 4 Bortons in total in the chat, which is good. Right, eyes down looking for a full house. Drinkity drink, let's do it. Okay, true to form, Shed Store sent Jeremy's shed with no felt. I know, right? You're wise to boo. In order to waterproof it properly, they sent over blank as a substitute. True to form, drinkity drink, drinkity drink. True to form, Shed Store sent Jeremy's shed with no felt. In order to waterproof his shed properly, they sent over blank as a substitute. What did they send over? I like it. Yes, I can see. Does that say croissants?
Crosswords.
Have you got some?
I have got something.
Write down what you think. I can see lots of things here. I'll read them out.
We've got Moose Seaman in the chat from
Moose
ABG.
Seaman going out on a limb there. A contrarian play from ABG.
I mean, I've never seen Moose Seaman. I wouldn't know what it looks like. I cannot speak to its waterproofness.
Drinkity drink, drinkity drink, drinkity drink, drinkity drink, drinkity drink. Legos there. Legos is amazing. What's that? What's that say, Patrick?
It's a Green Bay lacquer.
The Green Bay lacquer. Nice.
He knows,
No, he
how
likes
to,
it.
he knows how to piss me off, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's been here 2 minutes.
Nothing, because Shed Store are inept fucking fuckwits. Fuckwits. What does that say, Welsh and AK? Umbrellas. Fuck all, says.
Was there something wrong with your whiteboard?
But now she does, so you're okay.
Okay, good. Glad
I
we could
can't
clear that
play
up.
this game with my family present, says Hannah. Dirty sailors, says Duff. I love it. I mean, that's so weird. Cheese, says Tim. Umbrellas, says Joe. 2 umbrellas. There's not umbrellas going on.
Disappointment,
Does that
says
say
Harley.
beans? Beans, says Harmstone. Boobs, says Will. Boobs, shouts Will from the back of the room.
I would definitely
What does
fuck
your one
Boobs
say,
Store,
Harley?
I'm just saying.
He's not playing the game, he's just showing.
Sorry? Disappointment. What did Shed Store send? Disappointment. Well, get ready to reveal it. True to form, Shed Store sent Jeremy's shed with no felt. In order to waterproof it properly, they sent over...
Beans!
Beans! They sent over beans to shove into water. Of course they did, you idiots. Congrats. Score yourselves at home.
Duncan's already on 8 points.
Hey,
I don't know
Freddie,
how he
how's
does
it going? Good to see you. We're in
Hey,
a
Freddie,
pub.
how you doing?
The Magna Carta. Magna Carta. You can have a point for the Magna Carta.
Mr. Zuss, a secret shrine to Tom Brady.
Oh, there's nothing, Mr. Zeus. There's no secret shrine to Tom Brady. It's very, very, very obvious in my house. Right. Question number 2. Beans on Bix is old hat. The stream demands Alex eats blank on his Weetabix instead. Beans on Bix is old hat. It's been done. The stream demands Alex eat blank on his Weetabix instead. Drinkity drink, drinkity drink, drinkity drink, drinkity drink. What would you demand that? What would you demand? Moose Seaman, says ABG. An old hat, says your father.
I'm not sure they're trying to match with me anymore. I think they're just trying to make you eat disgusting shit.
Melted butter, says Ellie. All the way in America, it's crazy.
Just no, says Hannah. No.
The Magna Carta, says ABG. Listen, if the Magna... Cheese, says Kay. A poo. The look on Duncan's face is like, I could have come up with something better. C men, says Duff. Beans, the unbaked variety, says Ashley. No, just regular beans. Margaritas, says Keris. Poop, says Tamsnaki. Jizz. Or surströmming, says... What's that say? Team?
Tears of my forefathers.
Tears of my forefathers, says my brother.
You got 4 fathers?
What's that say? What's that
must
say,
cost you
Tim?
a lot at Christmas.
Molasses?
Bitterness.
Bitterness.
As Father was saying,
It's so bad. Piss eggs. Piss eggs. Piss eggs, says Joe. Will, what have you got there? Cock. Back to form. I love it.
He just wanted to write cock down.
Yeah,
didn't
don't
he?
we all?
Yeah.
Beans on Bix is so old hat. The stream demands Alex eats
baubles.
baubles. Wait, sorry, flakes. Flakes. What was your first one?
Crepe paper.
Crepe paper. See, no one's going to put crepe paper in a shed. Okay, so you got a point for that because no one picked baubles. Yes. How would you line your shed with baubles? I mean, oh no, that was a different one. It's beans on Bix. Baubles? You want me to eat baubles?
I
on
do.
Bix?
I'd really like to see that actually.
Fucking
Make
hell.
it so.
Cock on Weetabix. What was the other ones? Fucking hell. Poop on Bix. You fucking people are wrong. Okay.
Boobs on Bix. It's got a nice
So
roll.
one to you.
One to me. One to Harmstone.
One to Harmstone. 0 to all you other motherfuckers. Think about it.
Duncan's on 9.
Fucking.
Just to update.
Will is like, go fuck yourselves. And 2 to ABG for relentlessly saying the Magna Carta. Question 3 in Drinkity Drink. Tamsin's dog.
What?
C. Wait, I'm supposed to write
Was
it
put
down.
instantly into the sea. Go fuck yourself. Tamsin's dog was unable to bark.
Brilliant.
However, she had taught him to blank, which worked a treat. Drinkity drink, drinkity drink. Something happened. Tamsin's dog was unable to bark. However, to wind up Jez. However, she had taught him to
I'm waiting till Jess stops writing.
drinkity drink, drinkity drink. I'm going to read them all out in a minute. Drinkity drink. Tamsin's dog was unable to bark. However, she had taught him to blank, which worked a treat. As he's writing, she had taught him to doggy paddle, says...
Because it's in the sea.
It's in the sea. That's very clever, Duncan. Taught him to tap dance, says Metallica. To moonwalk, says ABG. To sit in his seat. What, his seat? To sit in his seat. He hates that shit. Taught him to squeak, says Welsh K.
I'll just sit on it. I don't care.
Tamsin taught her dog to crochet, says Karis. To piss a lottie, says Aletha. To crochet willy warmers.
That's a pun, Aletha, and you know it's a pun.
To cock his leg. To cock his leg, says Duff. To knit Morse code. What is this Morse code? There's Morse code. To call Alex a cunt. Yes. I mean, we have a winner. That's not how the game works. To pun, says Joe. She taught him to pun if there's one. To guffaw. To let out a roaring guffaw, says Tim. I can't say what that says.
It says crochet.
Crochet. A lot of crochet
And behind
here.
that, we've got piss on command and eat Greek yogurt.
Eat Greek yogurt. That's something
that is very
does sound.
specific.
I'm going to read it out, see what you've put down. Tamsin's dog wasn't able to bark. However, she had taught him to...
Play the greatest hits. Say fuck Shed Store.
Say fuck Shed Store.
Sorry, what was that? One more time.
I can't do it again.
Alex needs Neos and eye tests. Your D's need work, Hannah.
Oh, snap. It's only Harmstones I can't read. He writes it in like...
It's fine. My Hannah can't do D's either.
Okay, so that means nobody got fuck Shed Store. She had to taught him to fuck Shed Store. So that's 2-1 to you.
Yes, I'm winning.
Okay, question 4. Eyes down looking. Team Jez.
Team Jez
Will's got a
merchandise
Team
available
Jez.
on Redbubble.
Go fuck yourself, says Hannah. Stephen's watching this.
Also, Team Yeet merchandise available on my Redbubble. All proceeds go to Beans.
To use a pencil to poo. To read tea leaves, Mr. Zeus. Honestly, if the dog could read tea leaves, can't teach new dogs new tricks. That's the phrase. Question 4. I had to investigate my roof again. Despite my niece's warning not to go onto the roof because of blank. What has possibly happened? I had to investigate my roof again, despite my niece's warning not to go onto the roof because of blank. I mean, it was a storm last time I went up onto the roof. What catastrophe could possibly have befallen it? But yet I still needed to go on the roof. Drinkity drink, drinkity drink. I had to investigate my roof again, despite my niece's warning not to go onto the roof because of blank.
I'm definitely getting a point for this one. I'm just saying.
Okay. Because of fucked felt, fuck Shed Store, because the zombie roof
man who died up there last time.
Don't give up your job as a teacher. Because of possessed rabid beans, says Ashley. Random strangers sticking their fingers up dogs' bums, says Karis. Bean wins. That's good, by the way, Duncan. Bean wins, says Kay. Fallen angels, says Aletha. The hand says Duncan. What's that say? Nazi sympathisers, Tim. Oh, Nazi invaders. See, I wasn't... Terrible wind, says Tamsnaki. Seagulls, sensibly, says Joe. I don't know what that says, Harley.
It says roof golf was up there.
Roof golf? That's a good thing. I would play that. Duncan, did you... Oh, Rudolph, not roof golf. I thought we were playing roof golf. Naked Amazonian warriors. The seagull, says your father. Gary Glitter, says ABG.
I mean, I wouldn't warn you about the seagull personally, because
did you?
Then it would be
any
your
more
problem
for anyone? I think I've read out
mine.
everything.
I think you have too.
We'll get you one. Okay. I had to investigate my roof again, despite my niece's warning not to go on the roof, because of...
Well, she cares about you, Alex.
She does.
And she knows what you like, and she wouldn't want you to go on the roof because of the lack of death loop.
A lack of death loop. Oh, my God. Oh, I forgot I was going to start this stream by saying...
I don't know why she cares about you.
We're going to play Deathloop.
You've given her plenty of reason not to.
See, I said to you, don't make it too obscure or they'll never get it. You can't, they're not going to get any points. You don't give a shit about these people.
He wants all the points himself.
Okay, right.
I mean, when you're right, you're right.
Yeah, I know, right. And me, I'm always right. Okay, so...
Okay, fine. I will be more like me.
If that's possible. Okay. I've only got one question left. And at the moment...
You're telling me I should be more jazz.
Be more jazz. Think like jazz.
I'm just going to clip that for future use. Be more jazz.
I've said it now. How many points have you got? 3?
Yes.
And Harmstone's got 1.
Yeah.
And no one's managed to score anything.
No one else got anything.
That's such a pity. Oh, no, wait there. Duncan, how many points have you got?
2. That is 61.
61 points. Okay, Duncan's in the lead.
ABG's got 2.
ABG's got 2, yeah, because I gave him Magna Carta
That
twice.
does trail 2 people.
Yes, that's true.
Still, points are points.
Next goal wins, says Joe. I love the next goal. Yeah,
I hate next goal wins.
Next goal wins. Next goal wins. Oh, when we're at school, next goal wins. Oh my God, when you're up 22, next goal wins. Fuck yourself.
Fuck you.
Question 5. Will finally manage to land us a sponsorship deal for the show. I know, right? I know. That you can heckle as much as you want.
That's all right.
But instead of Pepsi or Shiraz, we are now sponsored by blank. Will, thank you by the way, Will finally manage to land a sponsorship deal for the show. But instead of Pepsi or Shiraz, we are now sponsored by...
This one is not hard, okay?
Lots of good stuff.
This one isn't hard, folks. Don't overthink it.
Okay. Will manage to land some sponsorship deal for Coca-Cola, says Aletha. Bing, Silver springing it up
Bing,
from Duncan.
that's a
It's
good
a classic,
one.
a good drink. Shed Store. Oh my God, can you imagine it from Kay? Heinz from Ashley. Mayorio. That's amazing. The cheapest of the cheap. Lidl, says my brother. Dogs.
Oh,
Dogs. Says Hannah.
That's what I should have put, but I haven't.
Anal X.
Anal X.
What's Anal X?
Anal X is actually one of the principal sponsors of Formula E, and so every time we are doing the F1 race shows, Formula E, there's Anal X written everywhere, and we try really hard not to make the joke, but we make the joke.
I'm going to come
every
back to
time.
that in a minute. We're finally sponsored by Squirrels, says Joe. That's good. Tiny Pies. Oh my God,
We
that's
haven't had a Tiny
callback.
Pie
That's
reference for a
amazing
while,
from
yeah.
Tamsin. Does that say Anusol?
Anusol.
Anusol! Oh my God, that's amazing. Can you imagine? Anusol is one of the best products ever. You should go and buy it. Mein Kampf, says Harley. Sponsored by the book Mein Kampf.
It's grown sentience.
Sponsored by, what's that, Will?
I can't even read that.
Cab Sav, not Shiraz, but just Cab. He knows what he wants. What have you, okay, I'm going to read out. Will finally manage to land a sponsorship deal for the show. These are all wonderful sponsorship suggestions, by the way.
Sorry, hang on. We've got a few in the chat that need to be addressed first. Shaq, says Mr. Zus, followed by Cletus, the NFL robot.
On Fox. Oh, what? The big robot?
The big robot on the NFL on Fox.
Mr. Zeus, I would absolutely love
I would take that sponsorship.
Yeah, if I could be sponsored by that, that'd be great.
Can you, in the intermission, it would just be him dancing. It'd be great.
ABG, there's only so many things I can read out. Of
I definitely cannot read any of those things out.
Man wipes.
You're going to get banned.
Does that say decathlon? Fucking hell. Decathlon. Oh, fuck those guys. I love Decathlon.
Alex is a really good one.
What does that say?
It says #United.
#United. Where's Freddie in the chat? If we could land a #United sponsorship,
We would have a fan for life.
we would. I think we may already have one, but anyway. Will finally managed to land a sponsorship deal for the show, but instead of Pepsi or Shiraz or Kipps Alehouse, we are now sponsored by
I told you not to overthink it. Shed Store.
Shed Store. Fuck Shed Store. Who said Shed Store? You got a Shed Store? You got a Shed Store?
I'm going to give a bonus point to Hannah for dogs, though. That was a good one.
Okay, right. So a point there.
I'd
a point
fucking
there,
hate that.
Point
That would
there.
be awful.
So 2 points to ABG, 1 point to Kay, 2 points to Harmstone, 1 point to Hannah, 3 points to you. You ultimately win the whole thing.
Of course I do.
Thank fuck for that. Jeremy's the winner. Go fuck yourselves. Hooray! If you disagree, boo at him. Boo that fucking prick. I want to see if I can get it into the bag in front of Ashley. Shut your fucking mouth, prick. Oh shit, that was really close.
Point for Harmstone.
Son of a bitch. Now he's got 3 points, the same as you.
No point for Harmstone.
No, you said it. That's it. It's a draw. Fuck Jester. Okay. I was really certain I was going to get that in. I felt very confident.
You always are.
I know.
And you never get it
This
in.
is what it's like.
Story of your life. You never get it in.
Story of my life. Right. So that was the segment. Do you want to play it again? Because I love it.
If you want to.
Prince of Folkestone. Bring the Prince of Folkestone in. Oh no, he's having a cigarette. It'll be okay. I know. I know, but let him have it.
Are we landed or not?
Yeah, come in.
Oh, okay, very cool.
Yeah. You having a smoke? Thank you very much. Yes. If you acknowledge it correctly, then yes, you are allowed in, my friend. Yeah, no, that's yes. Traditionally, or a finger is fine. It's or fudge. Yeah, no worries.
Thanks very much.
It's random people I directed to the restaurant earlier who said they'd be back, and they are back.
So that was Drinkity Drink. Work, you bastard.
Drinkity drink, drinkity drink. Drinkity drink, drinkity drink. Drinkity drink, drinkity drink, drinkity drink. Drinkity drink.
Talking of drinkity drinks, our friends are going to the bar to get a drink. By the way, yes, that was all Keris. Keris does the song and the burp. Applause for Keris. Way!
Mainly for the burp, right?
Oh, totally. Right, it's coming up on 10, which is good because we're coming to the end segment, which could go on for some time.
Well, it probably will, yeah.
Yeah,
to the point
because-
that I can actually discard this piece of paper.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Hey, you could have thrown that into Ashley's bag.
Yeah, but I don't want to embarrass myself like you.
Listen, the fact is, I went for it. I tried it.
I'll do it with an ITA.
Okay,
and
please
I'll
do.
fucking nail it.
Oh, you son of a bitch. I think you're on a worse angle than me, so if you do it, it's even worse. You only get one
One
shot.
opportunity.
Bum, 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 bum. I don't know what's going on.
Anyway, introduce our final segment.
This is a segment we like to call... oh, we haven't even done it because it was... This is a segment we like to call Am I the Arsehole?
Am I the asshole? No, it's the children who are wrong.
Woo! Give it up for Am I the Arsehole? We all love it. For everyone in here that doesn't know, that's the guys at the bar, and potentially my brother. And thank you very much for coming in. We take Am I the Arseholes from Reddit, and then we read them out. And it's a question that we're asking. I don't know what that says, Will. It says, yes, you are. What happens is people on the internet wonder whether they're an arsehole or not for something they've done. And then they posit it to the internet, and we have to make a decision whether they're the arsehole or not, basically. And we're going to read them out.
So
you're going to agree.
Are we going to build to the original ones with the other ones?
Oh, yeah, if you want.
Yeah, let's
like,
do
we
that.
normally do 2 a week, but we might do...
But we're going to lose our fucking minds and do...
3, maybe. Listen, I don't want to... Listen, we got to woo for 3. But
yeah, I don't want to commit to something I can't.
How was your Lubans, chaps? You okay? You didn't bother to go to Annapurna? No, it's raining. Who gives a fuck?
They got food.
They got food. Good work.
Now...
Do you want to go first?
I do.
Okay. Eyes down looking for a full house.
Because this one is fucking amazing.
Okay.
Am I the arsehole?
Yeah! Woo! that was always going to happen.
You can mark that off your bingo, I'm sure. For banning my brother's best friend from my home after he insulted my cat. That was, am I the arsehole for banning my brother's best friend from my home after he insulted my cat?
Inquiring minds want to know.
My twin brother, M20, he's a road.
Just like the motorway.
Fell on a rough patch, there are plenty of them on the M20.
You better believe it, in the inside lane.
And moved in with me, F20, which is what happens if you go around. You got the A20 instead.
Yes.
You're saying F20. I have 2 cats. I love, and in caps, dearly. One is a long coat tortoiseshell
Fucking hell.
named T, F6.
Tea? What, like tea as in to drink?
No, just the letter T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
F6.
And it is female, 6 years old. Because we
Okay.
needed to know that for the purpose of this story, I
context.
guess. The other...
I got another line.
Line!
Kay's doing lines.
Oh my god. One of those nights.
The other is a short coat black cat named B.
Are you for real?
M1.
Are they called T and B?
Parentheses, not their actual names.
No fucking
Are you protecting the innocent?
No fucking shit.
End parentheses.
Thank you.
I'm fine with my brother being here, but obviously the couch isn't the best arrangement. So he invited his best friend, M22, and I was fine with it. Where does the M22 go?
It goes to Northampton.
Oh. I didn't care since I was supposed to be in and out, since he...
No, I've got one on both sides.
Total cunt.
Yep.
That, listen, it's arsehole or not arsehole. Total cunt is one of the... Actually, right where you want. Yes, arsehole. Look, get to the end. He hasn't even got part... You don't even know what it's about. There's just cats involved.
What the fuck is going on here?
There's people crawling around.
It's just kind of cat.
Are you doing an impression of a cat, Kay?
This shit doesn't happen in your living room, Alex.
When we do this show at home... Okay.
You don't have any cats.
No, that's true. Thank God for that.
You can have mine.
Unsurprisingly, I've lost my place.
Carry on.
Blah, 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 blah. I didn't care since he was supposed to be in and out. He just wanted to see the apartment layout because he wanted to rent the one below me with 2 bedrooms. This is the friend.
This is
A
too
friend
much
came
information.
in, wanted to look at the... whatever.
Carry on.
They get here, and my brother begins gushing about my cats, since he too loves cats.
Nice.
B is out and about. T is in my room. She prefers her alone time and just wants to sleep on my bed and occasionally look out the window, beg for pets, and zoom at my feet.
There's too much information in this.
There is a bit. That is her ideal day.
It's my
She's a
ideal
lazy
day.
bones. My brother asked me to please go get tea for his friend to see. I'm like, sure, okay, whatever. I go get her. She walks in, and she is a beautiful cat. His friend immediately begins insulting her coat, her eyes, saying she's an ugly, bug-eyed cat. Parentheses, she isn't. She's a beautiful angel baby. End parentheses. To me, my cats are family. I consider them in everything. I immediately tell friend that that isn't okay. I don't appreciate him insulting my cat. He said it's just a joke, but the insults were honestly really mean. Not just mean, really mean. Like saying she looks diseased, that her eyes are too
There
big
was literally a
for her
gasp
head.
from the audience at really disease. Arsehole, says Tamsnaki. Not the arsehole. Also, T. Not the
But
arsehole.
wait, there's more.
You're bug-eyed.
Comparing
Total cunt.
comparing her to Bugsy from Bedtime Stories.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is. Saying her coat is weird and hideous. He went to town. We get it. TLDR.
We understand it.
I asked if he'd be okay with someone insulting his pets that way, and he said it would be fine because they don't understand.
Cats don't understand they're being taken the piss out of.
You can look a cat in the face and go, "You're a cunt," and it knows. As in, it knows it's a cunt because
Yes.
it is.
Yes.
All cats are cunts. I told him he should leave. My twin brother got really angry at me for telling his friend to leave and for being rude. When my significant other got home, I told him about it too, and he agreed with me and said that friend isn't allowed here anymore.
Yeah. That was a cat falling off the bed. The guy on the roof has come back.
Someone's followed us. They're obviously outraged about this cat.
Yeah, not happy about this.
This was a while ago, but my brother's upset I banned his friend from my and my significant other's apartment. And I do think I might be the arsehole because his best friend was also my high school bully. So I may have been excessive in banning him.
What a fucking
just
line
because I
to put in at the end.
Am I the arsehole?
No. This is an audience thing, not the arsehole. Yes, you're the arsehole. It's only a fucking cat, says Duncan the singer.
Duncan always the voice of reason.
Duncan has cats. No, they are the arsehole. No, they are the arsehole.
No, isn't the other person?
I've forgotten who's the arsehole now. Pussy is pussy, says Harley. Yes, total cunt, says Duff. Not the who.
I think the eyes have it, and they are indeed not the arsehole.
Not the arsehole. Congratulations, well weighed in on there.
Oh no, I've got to get it in the bag, haven't I? I almost ruined everything.
Oh yeah, go on then.
Right, here we go. Just free my hands up, obviously.
I would be better if he can get in the drink. Don't cover that up. I mean, he's closer than me.
Oh! Boom, baby!
Sons of... I'm actually, further away, I'd like to say... Yeah. This terrible shit. Right. Okay. Let's do another one. Okay. Am I the arsehole?
Hang on a second. That did not get nearly the rousing response that mine got.
Sorry, he's my brother. I can't.
You feel free to join in.
Try that again.
Of all people. No. Am I the arsehole?
That's better, thank you.
That's very weird. For not inviting... Thank you, Patrick. For not inviting my best friend's creepy girlfriend to barbecue because she copies everything I do. Everything I do. Okay. I've known my best friend, James, male, 33. Sorry, M33. What does that say? Yeah, yes, I am? I don't know. You're the arsehole. I've known my best friend, James, M33, since university. And Lauren, his girlfriend, 29, and him have been seeing each other for a few months. From the beginning, Lauren has been jealous of me, F32, because James told me. She had nothing to be jealous of. We're just friends. Total cunt already, Duff. Are you going to put that up every time? Yeah. Yeah. From the beginning, Lauren has been jealous of me, F32, which James told me. She had nothing to be jealous of. We're just friends. But I got it. I removed myself a bit, giving them space and hoping she'll feel more secure eventually.
Yes,
However,
Duncan, that car went by very fast.
Does that car just go far? It's over cobbles. What the fuck is wrong with them? However, over the months, I've noticed that she started changing her style. When I met her, she was dressed in very generic, run-of-the-mill, high street clothing. Nothing wrong with that, but slowly she changed her style to the point where a lot of her clothes are the same as mine. Which again is not something super unique, but distinctive enough that after a while it became rather obvious. She started copying a lot of the things I do or wear, my interests, my hobbies. What was that? Best line of the night, Tamsinaki. Over 100 episodes, Tamsin has never failed to pun, and it's not stopping now. She changed her style to a point where a lot of her clothes are the same as mine, which again is not something super unique, but distinctive enough that after a while it became rather obvious. She started copying a lot of things I do or wear, my interests, my hobbies. I would meet her in the same classes, e.g. creative writing course or language course, which she would join later on, despite not speaking the language to the required level. It was odd. She even dyed her hair and added extensions to have similar hairstyle I have, fringe and waist long, dark hair, which again, not super unique, but add that to everything else and it gives me the creeps. I mentioned that to James, but he dismissed my concerns, that's how he dismissed them, and told me I am overreacting and I'm just being jealous of his girlfriend. Not what I was expecting, but I let it go. I don't have Facebook, but lately my friend Sandra, showed me Lauren's Facebook page, and it was beyond creepy. My friends have photos of me on their profiles from various outings, etc. Lauren's profile photo looked exactly like one of mine, taken in the same place, in the same clothes, with the same pose. Her other photos, stalker. Yeah, right? Hey, listen, hold that happy thought, because not the arsehole. I don't know what it says after that. Fuck her. Taken in the same place, in the same pose. Her other photos weren't better. One was taken in my house, when during one party, she must have snuck into my bedroom and took photos in my PJs with my parrot. Another was taken in my attic where my office is. I run an online business. I know.
Did you just say parrot?
Parrot.
Right.
Do I have to repeat it?
No,
Thank you.
I mean, the parrot is another level of commitment to the identity theft, isn't
Not
it?
the arsehole. Creepy stalker. That I know, right? Another was taken in my attic where my office is. I run an online business from home, pretending she's working there. I hate confrontation. I don't know if I even have enough ground to confront her, or if it's all in my head. But she's making me uncomfortable. Creepo weirdo. What the hell is she doing? She don't belong there.
Just, yeah.
I don't. Not the arsehole, but a lack of imagination. She could have worn some fucked up shit and sat back to watch the results. But everyone's really creepy about. Anyway, PJs plus parrot equals police. The parrot is the arsehole. Outrageous single white asshole.
This is nothing a threesome can't solve, says ABG.
I know, right? I don't think it is. It's his friend. It's like the friend and the girlfriend. The girlfriend is being...
It would be even worse if it was his sister.
I met James for coffee and mentioned barbecue I was planning. I have a pool, all right, and it's very hot.
Someone's doing well.
I know, right? To which I invited a bunch of friends. I told James that he was invited, but I asked him not to bring Lauren and explain why. He again told me I overreacted and that I am just jealous. He called me an arsehole for trying to put a wedge between him and Lauren. He did come to the party alone, but made sure... Everyone hates this shit. Everyone made sure to tell everyone how badly I treated Lauren. I can't help feeling he's only told one side of the story on this one. He hasn't spoken to me at all beyond calling me an arsehole on his way out. He messaged me telling me that he was disappointed in me and thought I was better than that, and why couldn't I be happy for him? I don't know anymore. Was I really an arsehole for not inviting her? Should I have sucked it up in the name of friendship? Nobody likes a wedgie. That is true. Did I say... I'm pretty sure.
Put a wedgie in the relationship.
Oh, yes. Nobody likes a wedgie. James is a dick. James is a dick. Lauren... What's that to say? A psycho hose beast. I didn't... That may be true.
Where's
James
the hose come from?
Duff supplies it.
There's a hose pipe band, Duff.
Yeah. It is. I don't know what that says. Who is... Why the fuck did... I don't know why the fuck he went to the party. So the bottom line is... This is... I don't even... Who's the arsehole here?
Lauren, yeah. The person who's dressing as...
Dressing as her girlfriend? The girlfriend?
Yeah.
Dressing as the best friend.
Yeah, she obviously has the hots for the dude and is trying to...
Everyone sucks
emulate
here.
her. I don't think everyone sucks here.
Everyone sucks it. Lauren is an a-hole.
Why does the op suck?
Arsehole.
I'm willing to take...
I'm not calling the police. I'm wearing a picture in a pajama.
There's an everyone... Do you have an everyone sucks here button?
I do.
There's two everyone sucks here. I don't know. I get the feeling here that the person who is the best friend, the girlfriend is dressing up as the best friend, going into the best friend's house and pretending to be the best friend.
She's definitely an arsehole. So we can probably get an arsehole for that.
Yeah, do that.
Almost hit a sploosh as well, just to add extra emphasis. But yeah,
Go on, Alex. You can do it.
I think she is
Don't feel
probably
convinced.
probably allowed this to go on far too long.
Okay.
So yeah, and just because I don't think
Hit
I've
it.
ever pressed this before.
Go for it, Alex.
Everyone sucks here.
Fuck you all!
I feel like that bag's a little bit more open than it was when I did it. I opened it for you.
That was the best thing that's happened
with
all
my wedge
night.
of paper.
That's better than reading that shit.
Fuck Shed Store?
Do fuck Shed Store, yeah. For those people watching at home, I got the thing in the bag. It was amazing. You missed it. Right, how are we doing for time? 10 past 10.
Easy mode.
Okay, easy mode. Do you want to go or shall I? You should go because then we're back and forth, right?
Okay, sure.
Do you want to do one more though? Because we normally do 2. I'm trying to pretend like we weren't going to do more, so then they'll go, "Oh no, please do more," and then. There, thank you. Oh, you're so kind. Thank you. Yeah. One fewer. Yeah, just go back. Take that out of the bag. One.
Your father says, "We don't believe you." It didn't go in. It's true.
You sons of bitches.
All right. Are we ready?
Go on.
Because this one is a doozy. Am I the arsehole?
Yes!
I could get upset.
Applause!
You know. Am I the arsehole?
Yes! Does they do it every time?
Yeah.
Like, their neighbours must fucking hate them every Friday night.
By the way, there's
honestly.
a guy over the road that hates it. We were meant to mention him, but I don't know if he's looking. His name's called Derek James.
Fuck you, Derek.
2 first names, always a crowd pleaser. He's just over there. He's not looking this way. Sorry, carry on. Start again, if you will.
Am I the arsehole for? For not paying the vet bill after my neighbour's dog ate food I left outside.
There's a dog involved. There's a dog involved in it.
Yes.
Should be in the sea.
ITA for not paying the vet bills after my neighbour's dog ate food I left outside.
Okay.
This week, I, 28F, hosted a family gathering. The people there were my sister and her family, 4 in total. My brother and his wife, my boyfriend, and mine and his parents. There were people there, bitch, we get it.
There were lots of people at this gathering.
I live relatively out in the country, so it's not exactly common for whole properties to be fenced. Usually, it's just fences for animals.
Okay.
They don't like fences here.
You would prefer fences for animals, given your hatred.
Fuck fence store. Since it was nice out, we ate lunch outside. Some of the food wasn't immediately brought inside after we ate, including some desserts that were mostly chocolate and a bit of fruit.
You may well, they see where this is going.
It's the pizza again.
Yeah.
I figured the food would probably be fine left out for a little bit, and if not, it could just be thrown away. The food was covered too.
They have so much money, they don't give a shit.
After we ate, we went down to the small pond that's on my property for a little bit. I think she might be trying to sell
right? What a
her
humble
house.
brag. We went to the pond. Yeah, hit the button.
We were down there for probably half an hour / 45 minutes. Well, which is it? It's a big disparity.
I know, right? I don't.
It has a nice dock and a view of the trees and is a great place to spend. This person's definitely selling their house. When we get back up to where the food was left, the neighbour's dog was on the table, eating the food and had ripped the covers off.
Good.
I got my neighbours, and they apologised, but asked what the dog had eaten. I told them, and some of the food was toxic to dogs, chocolate, grapes, etc.
Good.
They started freaking out and rushed their dog to the vet. Yesterday, they contacted me and asked if I would pay the vet bills. Their dog survived, but needed extensive care and had racked up quite a bit in vet bills. I offered to pay a quarter of the bills, but they wanted all of it because the food she ate was mine. I told them if they hadn't let their dog on my property, it wouldn't have eaten my food.
QED, motherfuckers.
Yeah, exactly. They said it had accidentally gotten out and they didn't mean to, and that I should pay all the bills.
Fuck you.
I then made a remark about how they should pay for the food the dog ate, but they weren't amused and got more upset. I told them quarter or nothing, and they're still upset about it and want me to pay more. I did leave the food out, though. Am I the arsehole for not paying the full cost? Wow, there are no signs up. This is obviously
They're
complex.
ready to... No, not the arsehole, not the arsehole. Not the arsehole. Fuck them all, not the arsehole.
Yeah, how dare these people eat food?
If someone came round to me in a situation where they'd let their dog, not the arsehole, for dog stuff, but still probs an A.
Not the arsehole. Op is part arsehole for offering to pay.
I wouldn't have paid anything. How much does a penal cost? Aren't you a teacher, Keris? That was such low-hanging fruit. I'm so sorry. Not the arsehole. Dog's gonna be dogs. Dog's gonna dog.
Dog's gonna dog.
Dog's gonna dog, man. Not the arsehole. If anything, not arsehole enough.
I'm struggling to follow the working with this one. ABG says ritual suicide is the answer for this.
What, you think that everyone involved should kill themselves?
Or is that what the dog was trying to do?
What does that say, Harley?
Can you show your
Frugal
work,
bitch.
please, ABG? If you don't show your work, you don't get a mark, mate.
They
so.
left some food out in their garden. The dog jumped over the fence and ate it. And these guys want some money. They ain't getting any money from me.
No.
Who would give anyone any money?
They're lucky they didn't shoot the dog for trespassing.
Outrageous.
That's
I
what
thought
I
this
did
was
then.
America.
I can shoot any fucking dog I want. This is America.
This is America. The answer is not overwhelmingly not the arsehole.
Nana K's outraged about sheep being shot or something now. I don't know what's going on anymore.
I've lost track of what we're doing.
I have no idea.
Okay, listen, we're going to wrap this up. I've got one more, and then there's literally nothing more.
So how many is that?
One. Well, four.
Four?
That would be four. We've never done four before.
Sorry, I've got to get this in because it's too good to not. Not the trespass hole. Slow clap for Tamsinaki.
That's good. Reddit said arsehole for offering to pay. Really? Okay. Yeah, why would you offer to pay for something? If someone broke into your house and tripped down the stairs and broke their leg, would they, and oh, you better pay the medical bills for that. I'd be like, fucking twat. It doesn't make any sense. These people are too nice. There's no way I would do that. Right, last one, and it's a dog one. It's going to be about a dog one, so another... I know, there's more than one.
Turns out there's a lot of arsehole dogs out there. What are you going to do?
I'll read this one. What's that say? Not the arsehole. And then we'll all have a wonderful drink, and we'll have a massive cheer, and that'll be the end of it. Dog is the arsehole. You haven't even heard it yet. How can you be certain that the dog is the arsehole?
She's got previous evidence.
Okay. I'm ready for this. I realise now what's going to happen, Jeremy. Am I the arsehole?
Not at all, no. Absolutely not.
Thank you, Duncan. Thank you. Thank you very much. I feel you may be swimming against the tide on that one. The dog has an arsehole. Dogs are always the arsehole. It's a rough situation. Now we've started. Am I the arsehole? For asking my sister-in-law to pay for cleaning out my car. Yeah. What's going to happen? You don't know. The dog might shit in it.
The dog shit in
The
it,
dog
says Patrick
shit in it.
confidently.
The dog shit in it. Let's find out if that's true. Come on, we'll find out. So yesterday... When do we have to be out of here?
This is why we do this not live.
I know, right?
You could usually ignore us just in the
I can't ignore any of you.
And we do usually ignore you in the chat. Yeah, we're really good at it. We've done it tonight, for example.
LEJ, put the fucking dogs in the sea. Shit, do you know what? I feel there's a real
There's
movement.
impetus for it, Alex. I've been trying for fucking
I know,
ages.
but actually, I think there's like basically two people against it.
Yeah.
It's Harmstone and Tamsinaki.
And they are here tonight. It's true.
Okay.
All right, come on. Get through this. Let them call you an arsehole again.
Okay. What, you want me to do it one more time?
Sure, why not?
Am I the arsehole?
Yes!
For asking my sister-in-law to pay for cleaning out my car. By the way, this is just how it works. I just say that every now and again and they tell me I'm an arsehole.
people over here think that I'm magic mushrooms.
You're in the pub, you've got a drink, you're okay, and you've got beans in front of you that you can happily take away. His breakfast is fine. Yeah, no more. He's had pizza. So yesterday, while I, F43, was at work, my sister-in-law, F39, texted me and asked if she could borrow my car to run a few errands. I said sure, and told her just to come in and I'd give her the keys. She had her aunt, F58, drop her off to get my car. I reminded her that I don't allow uncrated animals in my car. And even then, only in the cargo area. And only with my permission. She was like, I know, and left. This is important because... Now a little history. It goes back. I love a story. It goes back. How cool is that? I know. Sister-in-law has a dog. She calls her emotional support service dog. Now, I believe in the concept of ESAs. Where the fuck is the cargo area? It's in the rear. It's in the back.
You know, it's one of those ones with a gate fence thing, like a Volvo.
Yes, you're the arsehole. Operates like an arsehole.
They regularly do.
That is actually true, yes. Now, I believe in the concept of ESAs, emotional support animals. Don't get me wrong. However, sister-in-law has no ESA prescription letter, and her dog is not well behaved. It's not a good boy. She frequently drives with a dog in her lap. Can we just imagine that for a moment? What's that? All dogs are arseholes. Is that Tamsinaki? Tamsinaki! That's
from
what
the pen
that
of
says.
Tamsin.
All dogs are arseholes. I can't believe you'd say such a thing. I can't read it. You're the arsehole. Is that me? No. It's fairness. Anyway, let's move on. I'm barely 2 paragraphs through. No.
Dogs go to heaven.
No dogs go to heaven. No, because they don't have immortal souls. They can't go to heaven. So fuck them all. I know. Well, don't boo me. Boo the Catholic Church. I'm just telling.
Dog is a seat warmer. Should be fired. I agree. What good are they?
From a
otherwise?
cannon into the sun. She frequently drives with a dog in her lap, brings it into restaurants with its fake service dog vest, pushes it around in shopping carts in the stores, etc. It barks at people constantly and tries to steal food at restaurants.
It sounds to me like she is the emotional support animal for this dog.
I know, right? The dog is doing all this shit and it's like, stop fucking steal shit. She came back in to drop my keys several hours later and rushed off. She's the arsehole. When I clocked out and got into my car, I wanted to cry. There was dog hair everywhere. You're the arsehole. You shouldn't drive with a dog in your lap. That is in the highway code, yes.
Yeah, it should be at least in front of the car before you start. Wait, did I say that out loud? Shit!
There was dog hair everywhere. No, not a reasonable amount that could have come off her clothes. My car reeked of dog. Bit like your old Chevette, Patrick. You remember that dog car? Yes. It smelled like that. There was dog hair. My car reeked of dog, and my windows were crusted with dog slobber and snot. I immediately texted her photos of this and asked her why she brought her dog into my car without permission. I asked her to pay for having my car's interior cleaned and deodorized. She, unsurprisingly, refused. She accused me of being a dog hater like Jez. And that's legitimately what it says. That's what it says right there.
I am world-renowned as a dog hater.
Okay.
That's true.
And threatened to post about me on Facebook.
No, not fucking Facebook. Calm down.
I said, okay, boomer, if you like. She said, if I don't drop it, she'll report me for discrimination against a person with disabilities because I am not allowed to refuse service dogs. Then she called my husband and cried about it to him. My husband just wants to pay, because this is the sister-in-law, yeah. My husband just wants to pay for it himself and drop it so she stops stirring up drama. I don't want $150 to come out of our budget to pay what she did after agreeing to clean the car that she, yeah, right? Kay's very angry about this, and me too. After agreeing that she knew my policies on pets in the car, my husband says his sister is emotionally fragile and needs her dog with her at all times.
I mean, and that's probably the first true thing that's come out of this.
Do your car down in Dymchurch for 25 quid then?
You heard it here first. 25 quid in Dymchurch.
She's in California, so I don't know if she's going to get to
So
Dymchurch.
add in the flights, plus shipping your car.
Ship the dog.
It probably,
not the arsehole.
150 quid's probably cheaper.
I'll get to that in a moment because I'll get to the end of this. I After my husband says she's emotionally fragile and needs her dog with her at all times, and the rest of the family understands. So why can't I? I'm afraid I'm
She's
being
the only rational one in the family.
I might be being ableist and doggist, and therefore might be the arsehole. Because I don't want her to bring the dog in my car without following my rules. Am I the arsehole? Update.
Oh,
Hold
man.
on.
But wait.
But wait.
There's more.
There's more. My husband has agreed to pay for the car to be cleaned with his own money and has zelled me the funds. After a long conversation with him, and him refusing to promise me that he will not make my car available to his family when he's driving without me, I have taken my spare key fob off the hook and returned the spare key to his car to him.
Question.
Yes.
Did the key fob have shed felt on it?
It did have it. Checks notes. Hold on. It did have shed felt on it. Yes, I can say that it did. He's upset because my car is much more comfortable to ride in and has a great audio system. I'm sad that I can't trust...
The dogs appreciate that.
They do. They see me rolling.
They do, don't they?
I'm sad that I can't trust in my car.
Oh, terrible.
I've texted Sil, that's sister-in-law, Phil, you can work that out, and the aunt.
Father-in-law.
Indeed. And inform them that sister-in-law will no longer have access to help from me, and that any help she receives from my husband, her brother, will be his discretionary funds only. They've been told that due to a lack of respect for my property and boundaries, go fuck themselves. It doesn't say that, but was praising.
That's the précis, yeah. Her husband can fuck off too.
Her husband can fuck off too.
Right.
Not the arsehole, but poor decision making. What do you expect from this dog-owning cunt? not the arsehole. Go fuck them? Yes. GFT. Wrong. Arsehole for paying $150. Not the arsehole. Selfish dog owner is prick is 100% the arsehole. Poor bastards.
That's
Everyone sucks here.
That's PAW.
Op could be more doggist. They could be more doggist. What's that say? Everyone sucks here. How does everyone suck here? No. How does anyone else suck here other than the person? The person.
Should be driving with a dog that's dangerous, and obviously the sister-in-law's an idiot.
Yeah, but the guy.
Yeah,
the
but
woman,
that was all the sister-in-law.
the woman who owns the car.
The op did not have any involvement with the dog, just drove her car without a dog because she doesn't have a dog. Yeah, you shouldn't let dogs drive, that's true. And
Don't
therefore the op
let
is
dogs-
not the arsehole.
Are you going to want me to throw it that far? Oh! Let's just clip the first one, shall
And
we?
normality is resumed.
Well, that was the segment, and the final segment we call Am I the Arsehole?
Yes.
Yes.
What's that say? What?
It says wait.
Wait!
And it says
Shots!
I'm sorry, what?
Shots. Oh, wait, shots for us.
I'm sorry, that's all the time we've got here on Don't Get Me...
Hey! What is it?
What the fuck is it?
We like to drink with us. Oh, this is our mate.
Hang on, wait a second.
We're at the end.
Wait a second.
Shots and
Wait a
beans.
second. Right. Before we do the shot, let's just take a little time to
It's
thank
moose semen.
to tell Duff to shut the fuck up
I don't really want to. He's quite funny.
and to thank everyone for coming.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you everyone who has tolerated us ignoring you
Even
on
random
Twitch.
Lubens guys and the Prince of Folkestone. Fake Prince of Folkestone. But, thanks very much. It's been a wild 100 episodes.
It has been great.
Thank you so much for coming along.
We will do the shot.
Shot scenes.
And we will bid you adieu. Look, I put a bean in it. Shut the fuck up. There's a bean in it. Shut the fuck up.
Can I put one bean in mine? Actually, I kind of just want to eat
Now I've got beans on my finger and I can't press my tablet.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Right.
Oh no, I've thrown it on the bean. There's a bean on the mic. This,
That was
you very
very
much.
very phallic.
these
Right.
things are 130 quid. I'm going to buy another one now.
Any last words?
Any last words? Fuck Shed Store.
Fuck Shed Store.
Good night.
Good night. That's
Last orders. Go and order something. We're out of here in half an hour. Thanks very much for coming. There will be no refunds. Fuck you all. Good.